Hola, bonjour, merhaba, konnichi, wagwan, hello. You know who it is, people. It's Arsenal's Realist. I want to thank you all for being here. My big duns in the building. We was going to go live at 9, but Anto specifically asked me, said, I'm busy. Can you go live at 9:45 for me, please? So I said, you know what? For my dons, it's nothing but the truth. So of course I can. So yeah, big up everyone in the chat and big up yourselves. Obviously, Guna for life, Daniel, big up this sexy beast right here. K9 Cooley, my Don AR is back. Nemeth again, my G. But obviously, as you lot know, we got Olympiacos game coming up in a day or two or whenever. Chelsea have they was winning 1-0 from when I saw it. There was 5 minutes left. But obviously, you don't know the last video, and I told you, like, Tottenham got touched, and we saw that. But as you can see from the title, like I said, I've got a little. Well, I'm going to go into that. I'll set the scene for the video, and then we'll go in to the live chat and do it as we do it. Big up yourself, Darren. I hope you're good, brother. And for everyone in the chat and for everyone coming back, obviously, you don't know in the descriptions to go fund me. We have got super chats, but they like to clap a super chat, P. So we're up. We're in the game. But you know what? Like I said, my dons, on the last video, I explained to you that Tottenham got touched and you lot saw Tottenham get touched. But you know what? Once upon a time, and this is what annoyed me, and this is where the Wenger, I've got the scoop. Obviously, I've got the secret source. I can't tell people my link, but I do know someone who gets information directly from Arsene Wenger, and I'm going to show you lot now how he breaks down the red card that Davison Sanchez got. But there was a point in life, if you lot don't remember correctly, where there was a cheek. Man like Mourinho you dare even say it, bro. Specialist in failure. But the funny thing to me is this is what I can't understand in life. Things turn very quickly in life. Very, very, very quickly. Because you go from saying a specialist in failure to, I don't know, what are you then? It's all good talking all this shit, but what I like to pick up on is in Mourinho's career, it's very, very clear, blood. When it comes to Mourinho, he'll like to do you know how many managers like to get in the ear of players and they like to pick a certain player out and say, do you know what? I'm going to teach you the thing. I'm going to show you a certain skill you ain't got. You're my little player that you're the sub, you're this, you're that, you're my impact player. So let me just say, Mourinho's had a direct effect on the Medler's career. But look at him. He's like, I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to tell you how to do it. He's like, eye to eye, mano a mano. Next thing you know, blood, red card, sent off, you lose the game. So can I say, don't ever disrespect the big Don about specialist in failure. There's only one specialist in failure. But as you lot saw, bruv, we'll go on to our future games come in and this and that, but I've got to get this off my chest because you can't just go around disrespecting a Don all over the gaff, talking about specialist in failure. But now Tottenham are getting touched. You're the specialist in failure. And the people, the players who you're giving advice to are fucking doing shit, blood. So now, I told you I got the secret scoop. I told you, big up yourself, Anto, Neem, if I'm going to get into the I'm going to get into the comments in a sec. I just got to carry on with my little speech. Stay here as well, so I got the scoop for Wenger. This is exclusive. No one's got this. But basically, Wenger, he was busy. He's been very busy. I couldn't do a live with him and he couldn't send me the transcript, but he did send me some pictures and he gave me some words with the pictures. And he basically said, look, he said, the only advice I can give to Davison Sanchez is when you're going to do a slide tackle, when you're going to start playing ball, he's like, first thing, he's like, you want to go in. He's like, when Davison Sanchez went and took Lacazette out, he's like, you can just tell from his facial expressions, he said that the guy knew it was the wrong time to do the challenge. He's hit him, and ultimately a red card has been given. And what Wenger said to Davison Sanchez is, I'm going to go and do a training session. I'm going to record myself, and I'm going to send it to you, to Mourinho. Mourinho can play it to Davison Sanchez. So you lot can see, he said, how a challenge should be executed. And after you've done a good challenge, you can tell if it's a good challenge or a bad challenge by looking at the player's face. And in the face will show you, like, are they happy? Are they sad? So He says, when you go in for a challenge, Wenger was saying, look, he's like, Maidon in the middle. When you go in for a challenge, you want to go in with the composure like this. Ugh! And he's like, and when you've done a successful challenge, you then want to be on the pitch like this. So he's like, I will repeat. He sent these pictures to Mourinho to send to Davison Sanchez, Sancho, whatever the shit his name is, blood. He's like, you go in like this, you do not foul Lacazette. He's like, you go in, you kick the ball. Once you've cleared the ball and you've done your job correctly, you then can lie on the floor like this. Instead, you created the pressure, which created this. So once again, and Wenger said, just to like show you lot once, he's like, Davison Sanchez, he's like, look, when you play for Tottenham against Arsenal in the future, when you do a challenge in the box, you slide in like this, and then you smile on the floor like this. If you want to do a header, you do it like this. He's like, and if you really want to get greasy and chest it and do a thing, you do it like this. But yeah, that was the exclusive with Wenger. No one can tell me that I haven't. Everyone's got a secret contact. That's my secret. At any point through this video, all you got to do in the chat is say Wenger in. If I see the comment Wenger in, you are going to see this. Do you get me, blood? But let's go into the comments. Yes, Steph Harrington, you haven't been here since Melina done me dirty and you left me for her, blood. What, are you back now, my Don? We'll see. I'm an elephant. No, blood. Do you get me? Gooner for life. Safe realist. My G. Neemith. Hello. AR is back. Big up all my Dons. Evening to Darren. Hola, bonjour. Merhaba. Konnichiwa. Guan. Hello. How you forgetting the merhaba, bro? Big up Andrew. My Don. Touch. Oh, they did. They got touch. But for people who don't know, we read every comment out on this channel. So to a huge degree, I do try and steer the chat in a saucy direction. But ultimately, you lot control the chat. And how I like to think of it is, I can have multiple one-on-ones during this. So you, for instance, Anto CFC could ask me questions throughout, and he could have a Chelsea-based conversation with me. Keep asking me questions. But underneath him's Ace Allen, and he could start asking me questions about Arsenal. And K9 could start asking me questions about Liverpool. And you can all have separate one-on-ones with me, ultimately making the live about multiple topics. You can talk to each other as well in the chat, of course, but you don't have to carry on from the last question. We can have multiple topics going on, and that's what I like about this. Jose, the specialist in ball. I've never seen Jose chilling like this, bruv. Have you? Kane should have been blocked. Booked. Oh, what, for the Gabriel challenge? I don't know how certain players get away with this in the VAR world. There is too many things they're getting away with, and we have to be honest, yeah? I'm not talking about the penalty for the Lacazette. That was legit. I could go into that if someone talks about it, but I feel like it's just an avenue where there's other forces that can have their decision in football. I don't like it. Very true. It's always ref's fault, says Anto CFC. What are you saying, Anto? Did it end 1-0, the Chelsea game? You just done Atletico, yeah? Jose is a specialist in failure now. Unfortunately, blood, he's looking that way. Never mind. Daniel Levy reaps what he sows. I bet he is regretting sacking Mauricio Pochettino for a specialist. At the end of the day, he has to be, doesn't he? He has to be. Like, Wenger's just chilling. Kane should have been sent off. I agree. But like I said, this biasness, you can call it biasness, you can call it wrong decisions, but ultimately there is a level of cheating going on in the Premier League, and you can't blame the player for doing it. It's the people for not calling it out. Not the fans, officials, refs, whatever, whoever's in charge of these factions. Here you are, salute. Yes, KL, Maidon, Gooner for life. It's always the ref's fault when Jose loses. Should be big enough to accept it. He got it wrong. Been an amazing manager, but how would Jose do managing a lower side without the cash? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. He'll blame everything and everyone. To be honest with you, he's got a good football philosophy, this and that, but getting a team to buy into that and execute it, I believe, is a different scenario. That's where it comes down to maybe ego, management skills, the future of football, which is man management skills and being nice to players covered in cotton. Well, I personally don't like it. All a manager should be capable of is bringing out the absolute best in you. If he has a bad day as a manager, he shouldn't bring the best out, and you should be normal. it should never be the manager's fault for players playing bad. But that is the world we're living in at the moment, and I don't like that. Nemeth, almost for justice. My Don. What was that, wait? Nemeth, Octopus Army, almost. What's that picture? Oh, time. My dance. Spurs are in the worst situation with Jose Mourinho. The Mauricio Pochettino. Exactly. Long may it continue, but it's never going to work. But they can always have them spells where stuff's happening. They win a game, don't win a game. They got a couple players and a couple years of it left. 2-0. Oh, is that what it ended? 2-0 to Chelsea, Anto. My Don. Big up yourself, though, Anto. My 2-0 Chelsea, you have. You're in a Tuchel's kind of not proving me wrong, because I'm not saying I thought he was going to come and foul, but I did think there was going to be a transition period, a bumpy road, this and that. It's not happened. One thing I will say is Werner still can't kick the ball in the goal. Who scored? Was it Werner? I bet it's Werner now. I've said that. But the guy can't score, bro. Wenger used to be a blood. Do you know what? I say to you, Ace Alan Blood, only Wenger can do a challenge, yeah, and come like that, bro. Be real, yeah? Like, that's the kind of defender Wenger is. He might not be the best, but he makes it beautiful, blood. He's like that. Whack. Wow. That's how he finishes to the camera. He slides in, gets the ball, and he smiles at the camera like that, blood. We've got the GoFundMe link hooked up, people. We've got super chats as well. You can do super chats. We prefer the Dingo Dollar, enough bush tucker. Let me see where this is. Oh, there we go. Safe they are in the Realist army. Yes, Andrew, my Don. I hope you're good, brother. KL, yes, Don. That's what we like. Wenger in, says Andrew. Do you know what that means? You need to see the famous picture, blood. The Wengadinho. Look at that, bro. Who ever seen a man so classy? How did they sack this Don, bro? What a liberty. What a liberty. They sacked him, blood, to go for Cronkies and make Arsenal better. We've been categorically, rhythmically failing going down the league in every aspect of our fan mates, our football on the pitch, off the pitch, recruitment, management, everything. No one says nothing, blood. It's amazing. Lord Wenger forever, blood. They've done a man dirty, bruv. Dirty. Sour grapes from the spuds. Darren, like my father before me. Do you know what the thing is? With Pochettino, I have to rate Totty Watty Ding Dong for what I only can tell you what I feel. And for instance, there was, I don't know how Liverpool went so shit. Liverpool was playing football, whether they even won the league or not, it did not matter to me. Even the year before that, they were playing a football that was amazing. As a fan of football, not them, but I said, you know what? It must be nice to play a match where you see your team giving it for 90 minutes, closing down in the middle, counter-attacking from the halfway line onwards and defending as a unit. That's Liverpool. Now Tottenham, that's not what, you know what? That's what Pochettino did with Tottenham, and that's why I was worried, because there was a couple years where no one can chat shit. It was 2 or 3. I don't care where people are finishing, what you're winning at the end of the season. There was a 2-3 year period, or 2 years, where Tottenham were better than Arsenal on the pitch when Kane was at his best. Eriksen, Dele Alli was actually half decent. All of this stuff was going on, and I was worried. But then Pochettino left, it all fell apart. And I say, of course they're going to be sour now, because they got no one, they got no good journalists at Tottenham, they got no good fan channels, they got no one actually saying the truth. They've never won nothing. They don't deserve to have high investment, but they did have something to build on. And right under their eye, they've sold a couple of their best, well, Eriksen anyway, and they've got a manager and you don't suit the fabric of their club. And basically, they're definitely, clearly not trying to execute winning the league or do anything, but that's not my problem. But with that, they're definitely eating sour grapes. That's a fact. Stefan Harrington, big up my Don. I ain't seen you in a while, blood. Don't ever do that again, blood, yeah? For a hoe. You're going to duck me out for a hoe. You madman. She done me fucking dirty as well, laugh out loud. I was wrong. Apology accepted, AR. I was wrong. Apology accepted, AR. I didn't apologise to you, blood. Oh, were you apologising to me? I was going to say, I didn't apologise. I didn't do nothing. No way. But what I will say is you don't need to apologise to me, blood. You didn't hop me up on nothing. I just noticed you disappeared that day saying you can't treat women like that. But I'd never forget, yeah, women are men without cock and balls. So we're all the same. If someone does something wrong, they deserve to be told. If someone does something right, they deserve to be told. And yeah, my Don, it's all good. I'm glad you're back. My Jeezy. Don't duck out on me again, blood, just because someone says. At least talk to me, blood. Do you get me? Please. Please. Thank you. But do you know what? You're back. So do you know what Wenger says to you? What did I used to call you? Oh, you changed it. It was Steph Harrington and Gothic writings. Digital art. You've changed, bruv. You've changed. In fact, you might not even be Steph. This might be the smelly melly welly ding dong in disguise. Darren, Arsenal's worst ever centre back. Who? Oh, I thought you were trying to say went worst. Probably Giroud, didn't it? Man, like Giroud, Vardan Athletic quite dirty tonight though. I didn't watch it intently. I was busy, but yeah. Wait a sec. Did I hear something? No. Why? What was the sish? Kane's back into players when they are jumping. Kane backs into players when they're jumping. Oh yeah, no, that whole Tottenham team got dirty traits. They've got dirty traits, especially now they're not performing to a level they think they could. But you can't. They needed fucking Ericsson, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? And a good manager. Carl, big up AR and all the army. Yes, Carl, my Don. 2-0, playing so well under Thomas. They are. There's been straight. No, you can't argue with it. Raw improvement. But let's see where it goes and where we go from there into next season. Bear saluting going on. If you could replace Xhaka, who would you go for? I'd go for Milinkovic Savic, title winning pivot. No, I don't even know who the fuck that is, but if I would replace Xhaka, the thing is, I've actually stopped even looking into it to say, like, who would you replace him with? Because we're not allowed to go for anything extravagant, like to a higher price. But who would I? If I was thinking off the top of the get-go, it'd be nice to think of not replace, but why couldn't you? I don't know, but it's just what road do you go down? Do you know what I mean? Because you've got players like, is it a like for like at the end of the day? We're not winning nothing, so I wouldn't mind sacrificing a straight rebuild, as in to say like for like, but I want flair players now. I've had enough. I want players like Jack Grealish playing for Arsenal. I want players like there's not many, just because I haven't thought about it, because we're not in the market like that. We have to be ready. Even Partey was a madness. Everyone says you've got to get UR as well. But I don't know. I want proven what in my eyes was proven. And like I said, defensively, well, it doesn't matter, because we know what happened with Emery as well. When Emery was saying he wanted Fabinho, man ended up with fucking Pepe, blood. So I don't know. What about you? People in the chat, give your comments. Let me know. Long may it continue with Mourinho and Spurs. A lie. What's people's thoughts on the squad? Is it tomorrow we're playing? Yeah. Is it actually tomorrow? I thought it was the day after. Ding ding ding. They're gonna come out hard. We definitely got to treat that match like it's a normal match, though. We're not 3-1 up. It's normal. Ting ting. I reckon 2-1 Arsenal, maybe. Rent boys, 2-0. AR, yes, Paul, my Don, coming like Jack Grealish. 3-0, so Guna for life. Keep Jose a 10-year deal, alive. You've done 10 years now, blood. Paul. Easy people. Realist. Big up yourself, LD and Guna. Spurs fan will go mad if they win the Carabao Cup. Lie. Judging by the celebrations when they won the Audi Cup final. Oh, yeah, there'll be party. They'll lock down the whole of North London, blood. They'll break the fucking lockdown rules. They'll start the contagion all over again. The whole world will get diseased. Everyone will drop dead. There'll be one person left in the world, which will be a Tottenham fan. And that's it. Basically, because they win the Carabao Cup, the world will end, blood. Good. Yes, weed, mate. My Don. How you doing, brother? I hope you're good. I've got a really sore throat, blood. I was meant to go to doctors, but I just don't go every time. Wenger in. There's only one thing that means. If you write Wenger in, you get to see the man himself. Have you ever seen the pose better than that? Blood, look at that. He's a Vogel model, bro. The guy's a G. Look at that. Specialist in failure. Has Mourinho lost his fucking mind, blood? Has he actually lost his silly little Billy mind? First thing, you can't talk shit when Tottenham aren't getting touched biblically. Yeah, on a biblical level. Literally, Holy Spirit's touching your club. Then you got the cheek to say comments like this back in the day, but we fast forward 10 minutes and who's really failing? You took Lamella under your wing. You taught him everything there was to know in football. Next thing you know, he lost you the game. Now look, see his hand and his nose. There's coke in his hand there, bro. He's sniffing it. That's what Lamella done to him. He made him piff the Charlie blood, yeah? Now Wenger was like, this is how you do it, Bosh. You stunt like this, you head it like this, you chest like this. So I think Mourinho needs to write a whole autobiography and call it My Greatest Apology. Real talk. The Audi Cup celebration was so fun. Do you know what? I don't even think I see it. I might have to watch that tonight. I reckon 2-1 on the night, 5-2. Yeah, exactly, Andrew. That's exactly what I said. We got to score first, though. If we don't score first, I feel we could be in for a... Oh, is my drink here? I need to get the drink. My mouth's dying, blood. 1 sec. Nice. I've got a proper sore throat. I've been talking mad football smack with people today. That's why. So you're arguing about football. We're not arguing, debating. My big dons. Ziyech and Emerson. Emerson? Ain't that the goalie? What? Who's Emerson? Have I got that mixed up? I know they're Kepa, their goalie. I'm thinking of the City. What's that City goaler's name? Emerson or Edison? Who the hell's Emerson, bruv? Ziyech? Is there a Chelsea player I don't even know? As long as it weren't Werner, I'm happy. Big up yourself, Alto. All good, thanks, mate. No, it's all good, bruv. I'm only bantering. Make sure you come back, blood, innit? Because they done my channel dirty, Stephen. I'm not going to say what happened because the channel will get done dirty again, but I'm shadowed up, blood. They can't only get 10 people in the chat now. This and that. I can't do Patreon. I can't do bear stuff. So, yeah. It's good to have you back. Kogan was shit for us. Kaigan. Who's all these players, huh? Stefanov, worst Arsenal centre-back. What's in that J4 box? What's in the J4? What's J4? What's in the J4 box? J4? Jaffa? What's J4? Should have been a pen, maybe a free kick, just outside the box. Could have changed the game, though. Do you know what? 1 sec, guys. I'm going to go close the doors. I can hear some noise. Okay. No feedback from... Nah, bruv. They're doing me dirty, bruv. Let's have a little check now. Let's see what's going on. But no, they're not going to... I'll tell you, my instincts are never wrong. That's why I need the support now. But look, we're sharing. Bang. YouTube. Now I want to sign in so I can start my channel, go into the back-end analytics, even go live. I can't even go live. The only way I'm going live now is I'm lucky enough that I was already had StreamYard. So I go live through this. If I actually try and do it the normal way and go live through YouTube, I can't even log in. I can't upload videos. I can't do nothing. They stopped my channel. So what I want to say to them is, can you cane roll the pubic hairs in my bum hole and then can you unlock my channel, you silly cunts? But let's carry on. I can't stop the truth. I rate the new Chelsea manager. He's done nothing wrong so far. He's doing a good job. He seems to have that. What's the right word? Is it the will to win? That desire to be at his best as a man, and let's see how that translates into this Chelsea team. Good shout, LDN. What did LDN say? Oh, the worst defender, Rice. What do you just Rice, bro? Don't you want no curry sauce on that, bro? Is it just Rice? Should be wearing the green bag half day realist. I'm not mad though, just disappointed. Should be wearing the green. Why the green one? My daggy. Is there a reason? Is there a reason? Just disappointed. I'm sorry. I apologise, but I can't have Brenda's being disappointed on me. Do you know what? Just for you, you can have a little look at Wenger. But how can you be upset with me? Look at that, bruv. Look at that picture. Tell me, how can you be upset with me? Look how Wenger's looking at you, boys. This is for you. He's looking at nobody else. He's saying, "Do you know what, boysy? From me to you," he says, "You're a good man." If Wenger tells you you're a good man, you can die happy, blood. A lie though. Does Arteta play the top dogs tomorrow to kill the? Honestly, I'm not going to start chatting shit. It's not me as the manager. I'm putting the strongest team out, and I'm telling you to fucking annihilate this team. Forget this sitting back. These lot have to win. They're going to come at us. So do you know what? We're going to go at them. Deal with this team like it's the final tomorrow. And do you know what? Maybe once we score 2-3 goals, I'll tell you to chill. But until that point, batter them. Put them on a plaque. Finish them, blood. I want Tierney to be chatting shit like he does. Why the fuck ain't you not scored yet? Yeah? We finish them tomorrow, bro, with the best squad. The lucky Irish, eh? Big up the Irish. My dons. It's mad how players can't play. Is that what you're saying, Andrew? Can't play? Happy St. Patrick. Oh, is it? Is it St. Patty's Day, blood? Oh, that's deep. That's how you know my life's dead, bro. I don't know what happens and when. Survival out here, blood. I was going to go live yesterday, but only 3 people hit the like. I just went work instead. Can't play first. A B fit. Can't play Thursday at B fit. Yeah, KL, go for the jugular. Don't take the foot off the gas. Exactly, boy. See, 8-8. That's exactly how I see it as well, bro. Because Arteta's on 10 overs. So Thierry Henry talking some shit, blood. I love Thierry Henry, and I love hearing. I had to burp then, but I love hearing a man who's really good at football talk about it as well. He hasn't got the same attributes as Gary Neville and Carrick, but he's got a beautiful, skillful angle on the football. But he's talking about Arteta's lucky and the FA Cup win and He needs to stop talking shit, blood. This team was shit. Yeah, Thierry Henry wants a job or something. I don't know, but yeah, but support the man. He's doing good, blood. Arteta is doing good. 5:30, easy win for yous. Is that when we kick off? 5:30. Oh, it's on BT, obviously, isn't it, guys? Fucking cunting sake. Anto CFC 5:30, easy win. No mercy, says KL. I lie. Sorry, I figured it out still, Andrew. How you doing, though, bro? Is everything good? Up the paddies, Mr. Nemeth, my don. Fucking lad. I fucking do ya, lad. Oh, wait, how's the Irish accent again? Can I fucking do ya, lad? See my family. Is that it? Have I got the wrong one? I can't. I need someone to say it once. I need to hear it again. I'm a leprechaun. Is that it? See, this is the mad thing. It's like with Scousers. That's more crack. I've got to say insulting things to get the thing right. For Irish, I have to say leprechaun. It's mad. He's a leprechaun. It's like, this is what I don't like doing accents. It's mad how you got to say offensive things to get the accent right. I feel bad for it, blood. No way. No way, Jose, on a Jose. Don't let me let Wenger come round here. Wenger will come. Wenger will literally come to your drum. I've got this picture of Wenger all the time. I just go like that and you see it. I've always got this magical picture. I have it at all times in life. But do you know what's mad to me? It was like Mourinho. Holler me on my Insta. This is what Wenger said. Holler me on my Insta. I'm going to teach Davison Sanchez how to do the thing. He's like, look, at the end of the day, this is how you do a tackle. He's like, you got to connect with the ball, but you don't take Lacazette out after. No. It's like, you got to stunt like this. At any point, if you want to see the pictures, people, you just write Wenger in 2 simple words, and I will snap the picture up. Left back, Emerson. Oh, wait a sec. I need to Google it. Let me see this spread up. Is it that brother? How long? He's been at your club? He's been at Chelsea for time. Am I mistaken? Has he been at Chelsea for time? Let me check. Since 2018. He has. Where did he disappear to then? What, did Lampard, weren't Lampard using him? Lampard got battered, lad. Man's got a title winning squad there. Let's not lie. You could win something with all them players, blood. Or at least compete. Bruv, he got battered. It shows how good Arteta is, I believe. I still haven't found what I've been looking for. That sounds mad philosophical. That sounds deep, Daniel. What are you looking for, blood? Is the answer love, blood? I think we all are, blood. Italian or Brazilian midfielder, ain't he? Emerson. I just saw a picture of him. I'll go with Brazilian, blood. He looked a bit more swaggeristic. Yes, Silva. My dog. What's the... Oh, yeah. I'm just checking. It's the same picture. But that dog, every time I see that dog, it makes me want a dog. Do you know when you can just see the happiness in some dogs? That dog is full of... I bet this dog's a killer, blood. I got it wrong. But it looks like that dog is full of happiness, blood. What's up, Realist? Yes, I'm very much a very in. I'm very much a very in. I'm not sure, but I think that might mean you want to see Mr. Wenger. Oh, is he Italian? Old Emmy Wemmy Ding Dong. Let me clarify. I'm sure someone will in the chat, but let me clarify for my dons. No, yes. I love being right, even though it was a guess. Oh, wait a sec. His nationality says Italian Brazilian. What the hell is this? One sec. He's taking the piss now. Man, getting another gal. Man's everything, bruv. One sec. Club information, personal information, and national team. In 2011, under Brazil, he played for, and in 2018, he played for Italy. Above this, brother's everything. He's everything. You can't stop him out like that. Everything. Hey, what do you think of Wenger's idea of the World Cup every 2 years instead of every 4 years? For me, that would kind of take something away from a World Cup. But isn't it? Am I mistaken in thinking to make it every 2 years that they wanted to bring more countries in? Because I'm sure they were talking about building foundations in like Zimbabwe, Jamaica, fucking all these to make it a huge competition. Because I actually would love, imagine 100 different countries in the World Cup, blood. All countries you don't even heard of, blood. Like, that sounds saucy, but no, you're right. We can't lessen the quality, but I'm doing it every 2 years. That's what the Euros is for. And no, I don't agree. And it might be Wenger's suggestion and an idea, but ultimately we have to understand Wenger's position. These are the people that made VAR. These are the top of football, so they're compromised as well. They love football and they're doing what's best, but ultimately they're doing what's financially and convenient, like to work around. It's ultimately for us, the fans, if we feel something's wrong, we say, you know what, that doesn't work. It's a good idea. You're trying to, but so we have to speak our opinion. And that's why I believe when AFTV or all these dumb fan bases come and start bullying managers and bullying players, it's wrong, because a manager's job is to get the best out of the players, yes. But when the players start performing below par and below standards, that's got nothing to do with a manager if you're taking the day off. It's got nothing to do with a manager if the whole of the Chelsea want to go to Abramovich and say, sack Lampard. All the players stop playing at United and say, sack Mourinho, whether it's right or wrong. What I'm saying is, we've gone in the last 15 years from the power being in the hands of the manager who was on a 4 or 5 million year contract, the players on 30, 50 mil week or month. Now the power control's shifted. A player might be getting £1 million a month, 200 a week, £1 million a month, which a 4-year contract, that's about 40, 50 million pounds that player's worth in contract terms, whereas a manager's worth 6 million. Who is it easier to sack? It's easier. It costs less to sack a £6 million manager rather than get rid of Pogba, who cost all in all 48 million. So we try and drag it on with this player who don't want to be here, who don't want to perform. He's going to expose the manager every chance he gets. He's going to, and I'm not saying Pogba now, I'm just giving examples. The foundation and the unit is wrong. A manager, for me, should have ultimate control of them players playing on the pitch. And right now they don't. It's just a role and So, yeah, definitely I don't agree with that. 100% not. Just because Wenger's a G, it doesn't mean everything that comes out of the top of football is correct. Do you know what I'm saying? Silver. I can't work out. Smiley, upset, normal. Is it a schizophrenic dog then, blood? Woke up this morning playing U2 for St. Patrick's Day. Big up yourself, Don. Wenger gave me more happy memories than my own dad. Can't lie, bro. I'll testify to that, bro. Wenger didn't smack me up. Name me. Boise, real talk, bro. I lie. I'm from Dublin. Yes, Anto, my Don. Big up yourself, my G. Big up your family as well. I know they watch, so big them up. I listened to Clannad and Enna for St. Patrick's. Yeah, St. Patrick's Day release. Do a quick question. I should have been more prepared. I have fucked up. I should have had a few pictures prepared at least, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why you're saying the green. I've just clocked what you're saying, blood. 1 sec. I'm going to do a late. I'm going to save it. I'm going to do a late one for you, boys. I'm going to save it. I'm going to bring you right in the game last minute, but quick one, so it can't be as good as I wanted it to be. So you have to allow me with that. But what we're going to do is we're going to change the background while we're doing the live, blood. So 1 sec. Now it makes sense when you're saying the green one. I had no idea, but I don't know when shit happens. I'm not one of them brothers. I just love the Irish. 1 sec though. Give me a sec. Oh, nah, long. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. There you go, blood. What are you saying now? I'm the most Irish man off in the thing. 1 sec. 1 sec. Something's not right. All right, that's it. That's it. Do you know what? I'm going to... Oh, that's it. That's a bit better. It's mad when you're looking in the mirror, bro. Everything's wrong. And on camera, it's all opposite. Let me show you the full picture, though, so you don't need to guess about. We lose Wenger when we do this, though. It's just a Clover thing. Oh, you're a dad, Anto. I'm from Mighty Kingdom. Henry's a bit snaky. It was a lie. He's not doing it directly, but he always seems to leave the door a little bit ajar for the. And I don't want him at Arsenal to be manager. Not at all. Not until he proves himself. There's nothing to suggest. In fact, it's renowned, bruv. Good players are usually dead managers. Don't translate. Ian Wright pissed me off. I had to stop Foul. He's the. I'm not going to start doing it. It's like I'm running a hate campaign. I wish the best for the guy. You stopped football. You went and done Guinness Book of Records. You went and done 5 Live with fucking the woman from Football Yard who used to run around with fucking chasing tigers with her tits out. You detached yourself away from football as far as you can. You didn't give a shit. You bad-mouthed Wenger every fucking chance you got, only until you realised it paid. Then you started sucking the pig's ball back in the jungle. I'm not hating. I'm just saying it how it is. If you want to have footballing opinions and this and that, there's no point going to people who say Cronky Down University just regurgitates the money. We need to expose the truth. And then you're on the channel saying, on the Wenger Out channel, helping them do their thing. I've got no time for people. And you don't want to know the story of what these men are like on the road. I'm not going to expose it because people from all around the world watch my channel and this and that. But yeah, I ain't saying nothing. Henry wants the Arsenal. He could have the Arsenal job, bruv. But what he can do is wipe Arteta's bum cheeks, bruv. Yeah, coming disrespecting the team. What you want to come in? You fouled everywhere you've been, bruv. You went to America for 10 minutes. You're the best striker, one of the best players ever to grace the Premier League. Nothing's going to change that. Arsenal legend, no one will take it. But if you want the job, step correct and earn it, blood. Earn it. Earn it. Leave Arteta where he is for 2, 3, how long it needs, and you go and learn in the meantime. Get your ass off Sky Sports, yeah? No bad man come from Sky Sports punditry room. No one. All jokers. They've all ended up jokers. Gary Neville, Michael Carricker, Souness, Michael Richards. Can't kick a ball no more. All your talkers. Get off the platform for talkers and go onto the training field and go back to Monaco and get clarted again. Go to fucking somewhere in France and get clarted. Go somewhere in Spain and get clarted. Keep getting clarted until you think you're good, until you're ready. But don't go in Sky and try and talk your way in, because people in the world now are dumb, because it's a fan-based world and an Instagram world, and people talk and cogs spin, and sometimes, yeah, shit does happen. We all know Liverpool are grooming Gerrard. That's why they're going to be shit and they're not going to win. That's why the truth will happen eventually. Yeah? Go for someone like Klopp, who done 50 years of training. So let's just get it right. We've done the same with Arteta. We haven't gone through experiences on that. After Arteta, we better get it right. Thierry Henry was a top-class player, but he's not a top-class manager. His managerial is poor compared to Emery and Arteta. Oh, 100%. I've seen it. I've watched it close when he does the Americans as well, and he went a bit well there. His whole way he talks to people would not translate to the Premier League, but I'm not saying you can't learn and be the best, but what I'm saying is go and learn and be the best. Don't go and sit in this. Don't think you can sit in the Sky Sports punditry room for 6 months. Even 6 months is too long. And then think you, in my eyes, you're worthy of anything. Now, you've been talking for 6 months, bro. Talking's nothing. It's all hindsight, yeah? If anything, that will just make me think I can't hire this guy. So get out of it. Go and prove yourself, and it will make me nothing more than fucking happy to see Thierry Henry go and succeed in a few. Succeed doesn't mean go and win leagues in other places. It means go and transform a team, do something, give a little brand, get your name going, get us excited. And then maybe we will start thinking, do you know what? We want him. Like, we want him, not should we have him? Force the argument. Don't go in Sky Sports and start talking because you think the whole world's dumb. Everyone is dumb. Don't get me wrong. You could get the job like that. But there's still some of us out here who understand football to its core meaning and do it the old school way, Thierry Henry. Don't come in for a year and two and walk out with your towel tucked between your legs because you thought you was bad. Come and fucking stay for 20 years, blood. Go and learn the game right. But we'll see. I cried when we lost the Champions League final. I'm not going to lie, I didn't even watch the end of it, bruv. That's how bad it was. I didn't watch the end of the final. I don't know when I stopped watching it as well. There just comes a point in the match where you know what's going to happen. Thierry, if I can say, he always says, I love him, no. I just don't want him to take this Arsenal as like, don't take it for a joke, bruv, because you played there and you was the best at now. You think maybe you can come and learn on the job. Have some respect. Class. Big up Anto COC. Daniel Nemes, as a lifelong Gooner fan, Thierry Henry can never be an Arsenal manager due to his current poor managerial record. Exactly. And Arteta shouldn't have got the job. If you break it down in hindsight, it didn't really make sense. They were scrambling the owners. He's here now. It's going well. We're going to run with it. I'm happy with what's going on. But that's not how we hire managers, how we hired Arteta. We don't just hire them based on what we're wishing and hoping. No. So Arteta does have more background than Thierry. I don't care if you've been Monaco and you've been here, you've been there. You've been getting clarted. It means nothing. Arteta was behind a successful team. We had a pivotal role to play, and it seems to be paying off in my eyes. Everyone can chat shit all they want, but everyone's playing in the squad. It's ring rotated. He doesn't play the striker. We win. He rested the team against City. We went and won 3 games in a row after. And to be honest, no one said nothing about that. All the mystery man won't come back in the live chat. He shook, blood. He shook for dear life, blood. Man said, I don't want Arteta, I want AVB because he done such a good job at Belgium and we just lost against Man City. I said, bud, we lost against City because Arteta sacrificed the team and rested most of the team. So when we go against Benfica, we can clart them. He rested them, we clarted them. We've done Leicester as well, and we've done Olympiacos first leg. So Arteta's plan was proved ripe and pure. Mystery man and all the other guys, they will not come back in the chat until Arteta loses. And that's what I don't like, because they can't admit it. It's all good saying you want AVB because he played so good when he was managing Belgium. But then we come to find out AVB never managed Belgium. So your whole point and your whole argument stems from a place in the brain where you're not even getting facts. You're just saying it because you want to out channel. And then you go on to say, I'm going to start a channel soon. What, you think I'm going to promote? I can't promote you. You're out. I'm trying to help the club and talk factual truth and have a good, honest debate. Not no joking. Who are the underdogs for the Champions League now? We know the last 8. Mine is Dortmund. Do you know what? Someone write all 8 teams in it for me. I know I'm being stupid, but brother, honestly, it's only started to hit me lately. I don't even know what day the Champions League is. Bro, I stopped. Arsenal was out. I don't care. It hurts me. But now I'm thinking we might actually get there if we win this Europa. So I'm starting to think like, bruv, it's going to be a whole new thing. Do you know what I'm saying? But let me see if I can... Oh, no, I won't be able to find it. Underdog, PSG. It's got to be PSG, innit? It's got to be. Oh. Underdogs, you said. Who are the underdogs? Someone write all 8 teams in one comment for me. Never cried when my dad... I lie. Not when they leave, blood. It's only when they're punching you up. You throw a party when they leave, blood. Wenger's laying back, drowning in the beach, babes. Like a lie. There was a picture. We had a banger right there, but I couldn't show it. There's too much arse cheek in the picture. Conte bought Emerson. Oh yeah, I remember him then. Still, I don't know if he bought him. Obviously he did because you said. But that's where I remember the guy from. Chelsea are underdogs, I think, as well. Chelsea. No, they got to get clotted. But I think you're right, Andrew. They do come into that category of underdogs. But I'd be so disappointed for them to win. At the end of that, I can't see no one beating PSG. I honestly can't. It's a song by U2. AR. What did you say, Nemeth? Henry wants to ask. What is it? What? Your last comment said this. Is that what it is? Is that a job? Is that a song from U2? Henry wants the Arsenal job. I'm joking. Joking, right? I think Haaland could mess up the Chelsea defense. Oh, not mess them up. He'll score. Haaland's stats actually, he has a 44% conversion ratio, meaning, oh no, my battery's died. I had a picture. I'll show you. But meaning, if he has 2 shots in a match, one goes in. Definitely more clinical than Mbappe. But the only thing with Mbappe is he gets 20 goals and 20 assists, whereas Haaland will get more goals. So it's just like, for a team in Arsenal, would you want Haaland or Mbappe? Ideally, I'd say Haaland, but that's not a smart move. We need more assists. We need more creators. So you would go for Mbappe in Arsenal. At City now, you say they're already creating rare. They need the hitman. Haaland's perfect sense. Again, you go to United, you say Haaland or Mbappe, who would you have? A lot of people would say Haaland. Some would say Mbappe with no thought behind it. The bottom line is they do need to create more. They need more assists. They need this and that. So the ideal option would be Mbappe. Haaland seems to be not the finished article because he is brilliant. So he could go to a team that's lesser and make them better. But he needs to go somewhere where the assists are rolling through and he's going to break some records. If he comes to the Premier League, it'll be mad what he can do. And another thing with Mbappe, I'm calling it early. He's too good, too young, and too fast. He could be burned out in 3 years. Michael Owen effect, hamstrings. Obviously, there's new science, new warm down techniques, new after game procedures to make your ligaments, your hamstrings, your muscles, your tissue, all these things better. But no one can plan for it. If it happens, it happens. And I don't believe the way he plays is so explosive from 0 to 100 with the ball. There is a slight gamble with him to say how long has this guy got, whereas Haaland is a bit different. Would you not reckon? Joshua Tree Nemeth. Great album. Greatest hits played. The Cranberry Zombies. What's the best international tournament you think you've watched? Be that any Euros or World Cup you watched during your lifetime. All right, there's 2 that straight away stand out. Now, I did watch France completely teabag Brazil that year. I remember where I was watching. And I even remember the next day on the TV, Mighty Joe Young come on the TV. Do you remember that film about that big monkey? So I watched Thierry Henry win the World Cup, Patrick Vieira, Thierry Henry, Petit. I may be in the same week. I don't know. But then I watched Mighty Joe Young on the same TV. That was good, but I don't think I was at the age to appreciate football that great. But that was good to watch. Right? It definitely wasn't the best. It was just really good. I don't think if I was a bit older, it probably would have been. But what happened next is I love England, and it's been emotional with England. Obviously, I watched Michael Owen score the goal against Argentina. I think in the same competition or the same match, Sol Campbell scored a header, which was disallowed, but it was legit. It got very emotional, passionate. Oh, the match was brilliant. You think Liverpool had fucking atmosphere, mate? Yeah? Or anyone? No. There was nothing compared to these matches. The atmosphere ran through England like a cold fucking knife blood. Yeah, it was deep. That was good. It still wasn't the one. But what I will say is England didn't perform. It kept underperforming. And there was 1 year that in Japan, 2002, obviously I've got Turkish family and Turkish blood. And Turkey finished second in the World Cup, or third? Was it second? Oh, no, it's third. Sorry, it's third. Was it third? Yeah, we didn't get to the final. So it was third, semi-final. And blood, we played Brazil twice. We beat so many good teams. I think, brother, it was just, for me, it was a bit patriotic because I've got Turks in my family, but it was, bro, we scored goals against Brazil when no other team could. Brazil even come out and said during the tournament, the Turks were the hardest to play against because in that competition, we embraced the spirit of resilient. All the commentators mocked us. They said we weren't playing football, we were shit, this and that. Yeah, but maybe we knew we were shit. So we played to our strengths. We had Hakan Suka, Hakan Sass, and Rushdu in goal. Them three players stand out. They were amazing. Go back. We had Emery in the middle who played for Real Madrid as well, top player. But go back and watch some of their matches. We played as a unit, and it's a message to any club and any team anywhere that if you can form and unite with each other as a mini army, you'll beat anyone. It's only the only reason we didn't win that World Cup. Go back and watch it and tell me if I'm lying. It's because of Brazil. Ronaldinho, Roberto Carlos, Ronaldo, Rivaldo, Cafu, all the best in the world. That's the only reason we didn't win it. And that was an amazing in Japan. Oh, the crowds were fucking amazing. It was fucking amazing. That was one of the best, have to say. But then that was the best competition. Like, to be honest, Euros. Was it Euros? The next one I'm about to say, Van Persie when he scored his header. Do you not remember that? The header thing. That tournament was fucking brilliant. You know, Brazil was good, but there's no standout moment. They're my three. Brazil, the whole competition was sick. You saw the Wenger pictures. But actually, 0-2, Japan, Turkey, I'll never forget it. It was amazing, bruv. It was just amazing, bruv, to get that far. We nearly won it, bruv. Do you know what was going to happen in Turkey if we won the World Cup? The mayor said, or the president said, if they win this fucking World Cup, all the players, all 22 players can get a blank check and write whatever number you can fit on it. That's what he said to the players. If you win the World Cup, any number you can fit on this fucking check, however many O's you can write. Yeah, I would have been writing it tiny, blood. I'll give it to you, bro. The whole nation was and it just didn't happen because of Brazil. And then the Van Persie header, that whole Euros was epic. 6-0, 5-0. Oh, it was mad. But yeah, I hope that's a good answer. I could talk about this for hours, so I'm going to move on. Sup, my dawn. Time for some cold cuss. Oh, is that a euphemism for a wank, Daniel Newey? Your man of the match for the North London Dobalinko. Do you know what? I'm going to give a man of the match now. We've got to start doing that after player ratings. That's a good idea. I fucked up there. Because it's after, and I can't remember all the details of the match, there was a phase where Tierney moved ham. There was a little bit when, do you know what? Just from what my memory's saying now, and I know I'm wrong, but just off memory, and I definitely know I'm wrong. I'm not going to deny it. But blood, that's off my memory. That pass Pepe did to get Lacazette the penalty. I'm giving it to Pepe just on that. I know that's wrong though. It's more like maybe Smith Rowe come off early though. Maybe Tierney put in a good little shit. I don't know. What do you not reckon? I'm giving it to Pepe just to win the match there because, like I said, it's not directly after the match, and I can't really remember everything. Big up the Irish. Big up the Irish, my dons. I want an Irish wife, blood. I just want a good one. You get me? A good woman. If she happens to be a beautiful Irish girl, that's a bonus. AR, my dons. Big up the Irish. Thanks, AR, for the Irish love. Oh, it's no love, bruv. It's no love. It's no problem. What did she say to me? I was on holiday once, yeah, and I was in a swimming pool, and this girl kept looking. She smiled, and I smiled back. It was weird, and I went like this. And I looked back. She smiled. I smiled back. This happened 5 times. I even heard her say, she went, watch this. She was talking to her friends, but it was far. She goes, watch when I smile with this guy. He smiles back. Yeah, she smiled. I smiled back. And then her friend started laughing. Then she come up to me. He was in the pool. She was swimming topless. Oh, that's what I forgot to say. But she was my age. It was weird. Like, how old was I? Like, just young, bruv, yeah, 20 or whatever. She come up to me with them big mangoes. She didn't have big ones. She had nice little, perfect little handfuls. Yeah. She come up to me topless and she was talking. She was Irish, innit? And I'll never forget the one thing. Oh, she had vodka. That was it. She's like, pure vodka, yeah? Just straight. She's like, do you want some? I was like, no. This is what she said to me. What are you, a man or a mace? I'll never forget it. I had to bang her straight doggy style from when she said that. But you know what she said? Why don't you drink some of the vodka? I said, no, that's straight. What are you, a man or a mace? I said, man or mice. I said to her, I said, I'm a mice with a big dick. That's exactly what I said. And that was it. I fucked her about an hour later. I was going to give her fat friend one as well. She's like, what are you, man or a mace? I was like, fuck it, I'm gone, blood. Lovely. You're Irish now. What are you, man or a mace? I said, I'm a mice with a big dick. Melinda Messenger throwback. A lie? What's this going in? Where's Steph gone? He come and ducked out. He just hotted her up and ducked. At least he come back. Ian has the right to have an opinion. Everyone has the right to have an opinion, bro. Everybody. That's a fact of life. Every single body. Well, bro, a legend is that you can't say everyone's legends are different. You know what I mean? A legend's for you. You say, John, what this person's inspiring. He's my ting. It's not for everyone. So he's your legend. That's cool. Who did Wright do 5 with? 5 Life? That blonde girl from Fort Boyard? What was her name? Remember the thing from Fort Boyard? Where the tigers chase them and they collect the gold with all the challenges. It's like Crystal Maze. But a budge version, blood in the mountain. Monster Rugby Club. Henry cannot manage. He's a little managerial. History proves it. So far, I do agree with you, Face. I do agree, my dingo. Right, he is a legend, but clearly collects that pay packet from Arsenal. That's why you don't get the real talk from Wright. Well, he just switches it up too much for me. Do you think Wright is more of an Arsenal legend than Arteta, or the other way around? I don't know. Like, I can only do it for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's just what people think, innit? It's like, it's not my legend, blood. Because he can. Because he can. I don't understand. Henry needs experience. Obviously, Scousers are mad for wanting Gerrard after a 1 spell title in my information. Yeah, of course. Of course. Don't get him, no. Don't get him. If that's what they want, don't get him. Arteta's a more of an Everton legend, says LDN. Yeah, it's not. They're no legends. They're not a legend. Ian Wright was a legend of a player. Arteta was an average player for us. I saw a documentary in which Henry claimed he gave Wenger the idea of making him a striker, lying through his teeth. Yeah, I know. I think I was saying that. He does it a lot, though. A lot of them do. And this is what I'm saying. It's like Thierry Henry was on the next level. I'm not going to break down the time when Ian Wright came into the league and his opponents and this, and I'm not going to talk about that. But yeah, no one can tell me who's my legend. It's not possible. I choose who's a legend to me. Vieira is doing what Henry should be doing, getting experience at New York, and nice until we got sacked. Could Vieira be the man to manage Arsenal in the future? Well, let's see. But you got to prove it. He's done nothing to suggest he could be, and he didn't just go to NYC to get experience. He got banged up at Monaco at first, punched up. So I think these guys are more interested in having the big job and waving their dick in the air and saying, "Look, I'm the big boss daddy," rather than doing a Brendan Rodgers and going and doing your time. Go and do your time at places. These men don't want to do the time. Henrik Larsson changed the game for me. Henry is a legend. Henry's a real legend, exactly. Or how Henry a lie, exactly. Terry Henry's a super legend. There's no who. Henry, Wright, Bergkamp. Yeah, all top players. No denying it. 1 sec, sorry. I thought you was talking about the Irish girl, Anto. He said she needs it from back. She needs 7 from back to front. She got about 5.5 blood that day. I remember Henry said in post-game interview in 06, he said everybody was talking about Ronaldinho, Eto'o, Deco, but it was Larson who was the main man for Barca in that final. Yeah, every man had an extremely important role to play. Like you said, from a fan as well, you have to respect what a player says. We see it from a fan's angle. Bergkamp is like the Undertaker of Arsenal, simple in a class of his own. Yeah, I agree. My Dons. Thierry Henry, Bergkamp number. Got my three faves going up. Thierry Henry. See, for me, it was obviously Thierry Henry. Perez was deep for me. I don't know. Every time I seem to watch them, he done a Mazzolani. So yeah, Perez was a killer. Vieira was good. I don't think I appreciate the Vieira when I was as young. Obviously, we know now it's a Superman, but yeah, it was like Thierry Henry, Perez. Obviously, we lost Ashley Cole, bruv, but could be a good manager. Castle, Bergkamp, Henry, and Limpar. See, I mean, I don't like going too far back. Do you know what I mean? What's this? It's a bit silly because players from back in the day, I'm telling you, they wouldn't have coped properly in modern day football. Undertaker of Arsenal, agree, bro. Dennis de Menace was too much. Aubameyang must think he's a Henry statue. at Thierry Henry's status, sorry. He must be smoked, bro. He must be smoking the most coldest of drugs, the most strongest, the most wickedest, the most baddest of drugs. He ain't on no one's level, blood. He don't even come in the top players we've ever had. He's not even on the list, bruv. Are you mad? I think we need 4 major signings and bring back a few loanies with Guendouzi and Niles. Yeah, I agree. I like what you said there, Andrew. I thought you would have said less. We do actually need 4 major signings. That is absolutely, I agree with you. And then we would be somewhere. Combined with, exactly, I agree with you again, the quality of Guendouzi's and Niles and but I believe that. But that's not going to fucking happen, unfortunately. Merlin the Magician. Do you know what I'm saying? That little bitch. If you're talking about what I think we're talking about, the stupid bitch. I'll rest my balls in her mouth. I'll literally choke her. The doctor. Do you know what the doctor will say when they do? What is it? When you go to the place where they judge you? What is it? Where they cut you open? What is it? The Undertaker. But there's a name for it. What is it called? When they autopsy. Let's say she died from choking of the ball bag. Haaland is an out and out forward. It's a hit man, isn't it? It's a hit man. He's like a Giroud, bruv, but 50 times better with every single attribute. Henry, Petit, Vieira, all World Cup winners. We had the French connection. Yeah, exactly. Literally the only team ever to teabag Brazil like that. And Wiltord, of course, we can never forget the duppy man Wiltord. Then we had Mustafi Mertesacker Ozil from Germany's World Cup team. Fuck, that's deep. I can see your laughing emoji there, blood. World Cup 94, Ireland beat Italy. Oh, that's a good day, bro. That Italian team, bro, they cheat too much. Euros 96, Gazza's goal against Scotland, that was a banger. I don't remember it live, though. I won't lie. That sounds sad. Sass. Oh, yeah, that's what Hassan Sass was. He was actually sick. I didn't appreciate it till that World Cup when it came. The goal he scored against Brazil in that fucking match, the volley. It was a Robin Van Persie goal. For those of you who haven't seen it, remember when Rooney, Van Persie's winning goal of the league, when Rooney gives it to him from the halfway line? And then it's like that. He said Sass's volley was much better than Robin Van Persie's. Oh, I went mad, bro. I was going mad, bruv. Oh, there was racist people in the room with me as well, bruv. They were saying, you're going to get fucked up. You're shit. Brazil will do you. We scored first. Bang! That game ended 1-1. The only game Brazil drawed, I think, in that whole thing. Yeah, Brazil back then was some outfit. That's what I mean. The way we played. If you don't ever want to see a team put Brazil through their limits, then when for instance, France beat them. Ronaldo was concussed before the match. They were losing a few players. Every time they've played shit, there has been a few reasons. Go back to that Turkey match, bruv. 0-2, Turkey-Brazil. Go watch the resilience we had, bruv. They nearly got battered. They nearly got fucked up, blood. Bergkamp 98 versus Argentina. Did the same to Leicester in the league a year earlier. Do you know what? I watched something about Bergkamp on Sky or something lately, and I'm sure that did pop up, but it's not. I can't think of it on the tip of my head. And Ronaldo still recovering from being hit with the ball at the corner. Yes, Stefan Harry. Blood, can I say something? Brazil got. Oh, now you're making me remember, bro. That's why we lost. Rivaldo dived on the floor, the bitch. As good as they are, they had to cheat to beat us, blood. Brazil had a corner, and I'm not going to lie, the Turkish players, it was a beefy game. It wasn't like this modern day football, give you space, bitch thing. Man was punching brothers up, fly kicking, fighting. It was the rawest beef you've seen. And they had the corner, and one of our players kicked the ball to Rivaldo quite hard, I'm not going to lie, and it hit him on his knee, yeah? And he pretended it hit him in the face, and he jumped on the floor like this. And we got a player sent off. Oh, my God. Oh, you're ruining my day now, Steph, blood. Oh, now I'm remembering we didn't lose. We got robbed, blood. Yeah, I watched the highlight last week again, LD, and that's day. Plenty of Irish in London, Realist. Peckham Irish Festival. You'll pick one up or down around Kill. Yeah, I know I will, but bruv, they're the mad ones, innit? Be real, bruv. They don't want to settle down. They want to have bare drink and party every night. This is what I mean. I can't go to the local scene and meet girls no more. I don't want a mad thing. I just want a normal thing, bro. He wants to watch movies, go out once or twice a week to have dinner, maybe have a quiet drink somewhere. Like, I want a normal thing, bro. That's what I've realised now. There's no point me starting a big old special relationship with someone who's not like me. Do you know what I mean? I can't have a greasy hoe that's got a sweaty pom-pom. I can't have a girl who's addicted to the street life. I can't have a girl who's addicted to fake gangsters. Like, so it's hard to find the truth these days, honestly. Why is this fucking up so much, this little bit? But I do want an Irish thing, I'm not going to lie. A good one, though, like Cookman Irish stew and like, Realist, you're home. Oh, that was the wrong accent, sorry. It's a leprechaun. I need to hear someone say it. I was stiffied off, blood. I'm not going to lie. Melinda Messenger, was that her name? Melinda Messenger, Fort Boyard. She had her time, though. She was a little treacle at one point. Let me check her name. Write it so you lot can all see it. We need to see it now. We can't say a woman's name and not see it. She was back then. She was a super little treacle, but now when you look, you're like, oh my God, is that what I was on? Oh no, I'm not ashamed. She's a bit of a bangaroony, mate. I was right. I was definitely right. Could have my kids any day, blood. Any day of the spondivorous week. Any day of the week. Yeah, but that's it. She used to do Fort Boyard. Let me see if I can get a picture of her on Fort Boyard and show you her. Because that's where we really know her. She done Formula One, did she? Yeah, there she is. This is when I loved her, blood. Used to ruin my day, blood. You know, when you're young and you can't handle the thing. You're like, why? You're like, why can't I just beat it? You can't understand why man won't let you beat. You know them ones when you're young. You're like, why won't bitches just let man beat? I don't understand. This was Fort Boyard. Here's the clock tower, brother. Remember this, brother? He was in the clock tower. Man had Dirty Den doing it. You know Den beat this, innit? But this is what she did. And then Ian Wright started working with her. That's Fort Boyard. There. That's where they done everything on this mad thing. Oh, look at that. Stop it. Chili Cates. I don't even know who that is. WCO's World Cup 06 because it was the first I could appreciate, even though I could vaguely remember 02 and the Euros 04, Ronaldo crying after Greece. 06. What was that? The Euros, isn't it? France Euros. Big up the Realist Donnies. Yes, master, my Don. Wait, am I getting it? Euros 08. What happened in the Euro? We did have a good Euro. Oh, I remember. Do you know where I was? You're going to laugh. Oh, wait. I was in Greece, bruv, and I watched it in the bar. We was losing 3-0. Was it 3-0? We was losing. The guy next to me literally said, because I was supporting Turkey, I was like, oh, come on, bruv, come on. And at the beginning, I was saying it because we kept doing comebacks. And I kept saying, come on, come on, come on. We had Carl Richardson we had playing in it. He's English, but he played for Turkey. Fucking, I was saying, come on, come on. He said, bro, you're never going to win. And he was cocky. There's about 10 of them. Yeah, he had euros on him. He's like, you're never going to win. I bet you 100 euros. Bro, you like know me, innit? I'm a cunt. I was like, bro, don't say you're going to bet me and you won't bet me. If you're on it, we'll give the money to the bar woman. She was beautiful. I'll never forget this bar woman. Yeah, she was I'll tell you that on another day. I was about to beat her, blood. Yeah, then a Brenda walked in with a suitcase and it was her boyfriend, blood. He travelled half the world to come surprise her on the day I was going to insert my penis in her. I was like, blood, why go on, God? But fucking... I didn't know she had a man, by the way. He just walked in. It was like, oh my God, fucking. But yeah, he said, are you 100? I said, I'll put 100 euros, bro. You can do it. It's whoever goes through. There was 3-0 up at the time. Sweden. Was it Sweden or Switzerland? It was one of the two. We was 3-0 down. I said, cool. I gave the £100 to the barmaid. So did he. The second I gave the £100 to the barmaid, we scored the goal. Then we scored another goal. 1 minute left to go. Extra time. We scored another goal. We went through. They went out. I left with 2 bills. They was all pissed. What were your thoughts on 06 when Cole decided he wanted to leave? Wait a sec. What's the... Oh, to be honest with you, this is like... Because I remember when I went Greece, I was going through hard times in my life when I went there. I went there for a mental escape. It cost me 300 quid. I went there for escape. But at that point in my life, like... Yeah, I was all over the place, but life was fucked. So when Cole left, I actually remember all that area. I don't know if it was 06, but I remember in that phase of time, whether it's 4, 5, 6, 7, I was lost, blood. Football wasn't even, it was mad, bruv. My life was mad. Larson knew what it was like to lose the European final with Celtic and was us a man down. He was going to be the extra man. Willock. All I'm going to say is Abba lifted more trophies as captain than Thierry Henry did as captain. What trophies? He hasn't lifted one trophy, but you mean FA Cups and shit? Yeah, no, come on. We all know Premier League's are the real trophy. All good quiz house things. Rocastle would be the best player in our team if he was around in this era. I don't know, bro. Things have changed, but you going this football's just changed so much, bro. It's about opposition, I feel, a lot of the time as well. Auto spy. What does that mean, bro? What does that mean? Steph. What does auto spy mean, blood? Can you tell me, please? Because I'll just block you now, blood. Real talk. What does that mean? If you don't answer, I'm blocking you before this is over. I'm just letting you know. Henry lifted the main one. But, well, you say that. No, Thierry Henry lifted the World Cup 4 years after his career started. Yeah? The only person to do that's Mbappe. Come to Arsenal, 4 years later, World Cup, Euros, boom, World Cup again, Euros again, Champions League, Premier League. In fact, Aubameyang probably hasn't even got half the cups Thierry Henry's got. Literally, like Thierry Henry's got bare cups, blood, bare. If Uber helps to win us a big cup, then he can enjoy a legendary status. No. You winning the league don't make you a legend, blood. Sorry. No, he can't. He's not in the legend. He will never be in the legendary status. Vieira was captain then. Things are good, dude. Looking forward to my next adventure. Hope the Valley again, methinks. That sounds nice. I've got to start doing some shit like that, bro. What do you think of Ivanovic, age 39, coming out of retirement for Sweden after 5 years? Well, I think it's probably not bad. It makes a bit of sense. It's not like they're losing anything, is it? Fucking, is it Sweden or Switzerland, whatever it is? They're dead, bruv. They're dead, so he could just... They might as well. I would always have him involved one way or the other. When you hoping to go once lockdown ends? Bro, us Italians take football too seriously. Sometimes it's like a national tragedy when we don't qualify for... I lie. It is deep. I'm not going to lie, but that's good. At the end of the day, it's hard. You come from a generation of duppiness. The Italian league run the things in the 80s. Then obviously you won it. Well, I say recently, not recently, but was that Gattuso, Pirlo? They had a solid little team, and now obviously things not changed, but it has changed. But that passion was there for a reason, because you were the serious buds of football. Most of the time, FIFA has been as if joke of a competition. Most of the time, WC FIFA. What's WC? Women's FIFA. What does that mean? Oh yeah, what do you actually think of R9 World Cup O2 haircut? What, the fanny on the head? For me, it looks stupid as fuck, but I guess it's still remembered. It was, and I remember my dad actually saying to me on the day, because he obviously wanted Turkey to win that. He's like, why has this guy got a fanny on his head? Fucking, I wonder, I don't know. I have no idea, bro. I have no idea why that. Do you know what? It's for attention, though, isn't it? To have the spotlight on him for, and it worked. So, yeah, but it was just silly. He had a fanny on his head, didn't it? So, yeah. Still waiting for more positive results. Lockdown could happen again, realistically speaking. Of course, that Turkish team was good. They had some hard play. We did have some decent players in the team. Not gonna lie, that's it. But it was more that togetherness and the passion. That's what I really loved about it. That it got to a point where actually you can take the best player off, stick someone on. And can I say something? We scored the quickest goal in World Cup history. Hakan Suka, 3 seconds or 4 or 5 seconds. And the other South Korea or Japan, whoever it was, they had kickoff, and we got the ball off them and scored in the quickest time ever. Go and watch it. Scored in 3 seconds, fam. Fucking bare records will get broken, but fucking yeah, you could just rely on the team to put 100% of their all in, not running around like headless chickens, not trying to do skills like this fucking stupid teams of today. No, every man covering his fellow man, every man closing down every ball if it's within his range, not like a headless chicken. Mate, we made Brazil work so fucking hard in, and that's why we was the comeback kings at one Euros. We didn't win it, but I made a couple hundred out there in Greece. It was hilarious. Imagine I'm walking around in Greece saying, "Come on, Turkey!" I was, bruv. People, I'll tell you a real story, bro. Some brothers did try to do me in, but obviously you don't know I'm the realist, innit? So you can't do me in, bro. Another lockdown is forthcoming. All right, that's all good in the hood. That's all good in the hood. Cabbage and bacon. Deadly, we all know the third lockdown is coming. A lie? How you coming? How you ducking out from my chat? Going with smelly welly ding dong, yeah? The cock savage. And now you're coming in trying to school people. Don't try and join the secret Masonic group again and try and school us, yeah? You're still going through your fucking suspension time, blood. We know the truth here. That's happened to man's coming in like we don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? Man's coming in like he's schooling us. Deadly thoughts I'm fine, thank you, my friend. Yourself, yeah, he's good as well, though. Hope you're both good. But don't try to come school the thing. You've been missing for too long, blood. You need to be here. You should have been here. Time we're gonna school you again. We've already cured it on this channel, blood. You get me? We shit it out now and we sell it in jars. Tell me about it. No, I wouldn't, because that suggests that's rude. Would you? I know. I would love her, marry her, treat her like a god. And every day when I have my dinner, I say, "Excuse me, darling, can I eat it from your bum?" Yes, she was on my wall growing up. Melina Caprice Jordan. Is that her name? Oh, that's who you had up. No, I've always been attracted to girls who I feel like they're normal. So when you look at the Jordans on this, it's like they're a bit porny. I like the trick and the illusion to suggest they're real, like they're normal girls. So Gothic still exists, but so does straight short stories, poetry, and kids' stories. I don't know. Steph, I'm going beyond the name change. You knew me as Chris Smith once. John Jones. Caprice was hotter. I don't even know who that is. Capri Sun was hotter than both of them, brother, on a hot day. All right, Chris, no deadly thoughts. I hope so, mate. Steph, I've actually turned girl. Gothy waffy ding dong. I could do it for gorgeous goth as well, lad. Do you know what? Basically, I'll take anything. That's what I'm trying to get at. Looking at the current Portugal and Argentina squad, which one of the goats will have a better chance of winning the next one than they attempted? Well, squad wise, you would say Messi, but ultimately, it's Portugal, bruv. Like, togetherness, individuality don't win shit out here, apart from golden boots. Still into spooky shit and into ghost hunts. When someone dies, the docs do an auto spy on you, find out what happened. When someone dies, the doctors do. Oh, no, it's not an. Oh, an autopsy. Why must? Oh, bruv, man, saying auto spy. It don't even say spy. That's dyslexia at its best. Do you know what my brain was seeing? Auto, and then the word spy. Now you've said it, I've looked and it says autopsy. That's actually what dyslexia is. It's not because you're just thick. Apparently, this is what my mum was telling me. I never went to the doctors because, but I don't do shit like that. You can't. I'm not going all the way to a doctor's for you to tell me I'm stupid, blood. I'd rather just be stupid. But fucking, you see stuff backwards, innit? So when I was a kid, I was trying to read the, and I kept saying he and then T. It's like until you look properly, it's like my brain just sees the word he. It's mad. It is mad. Honestly, it just means you're thick. I think dyslexia is like you rush. You didn't listen how to learn shit, and now you rush. So when I read this, I read when someone dies, the docs do an auto spy. I've done autocorrect there. Instead, I should be going slower and seeing that says all top C. So dyslexia, there's no excuse. It's just we're all lazy cunts, blood, basically. Lemmy. Who's Lemmy? I'm going to show you lot something though, if I can find it quickly. I just thought it was interesting. I'll quickly show you lot. Someone sent me a picture of their clitorale. No, I'm joking. Let me spin this round because it's fucking up. I've been doing some little conspiracy stuff on my Instagram, innit? I know some of you might have noticed. But where can I find this? Where is it on screenshots? Where's screenshots? Shots. All right, let's do this, my dons. I'm gonna have to send this to get it on the screen. Shots. Sorry, guys, it'll be worth it when I do it. You want to see it, trust me. What I do is I've got an app. I can make a picture. I'll take a picture and edit it and do what I want. And then I send it to somebody on Instagram. Then from the phone, now I go on to Instagram on the laptop. This is a quick way of doing some editing and shit. And what I just made on the phone will now be on the laptop because I sent it via Instagram. So I click on the Instagram and I drag the picture out that I want, which I just have. And now I can go back to StreamYard, go into the green screen and add this picture. So instead of just me seeing it, now you lot are going to see what I want you lot to see. Just to have a little talk about something. As you can see, it's a stat-based something. I know we'll have a stat in this bitch. Oh, 1 sec. Let me itch my foot. But look at this. I thought it was quite interesting. Arsenal versus the Big Six in all competitions. 19 games under Arteta. And then this is the 19 games before Arteta. Big games. So this comes under Emery. And I'm sure maybe 1 or 2 games. This might even cover Wenger. But we won 3 under Emery. We won 9 under Arteta. We drawed 5 under Emery, or the previous 19. Under Arteta, we've drawn 2. We lost 11 in our previous 19. We've only lost 8. We scored 28 goals, and we've only scored 21. So we scored less goals, but this is the really important one, what no one's talking about. We have conceded 25 goals under Arteta against the big squads, whereas before, last 19 games, Big Six, 44. 5 clean sheets. We had less. Arteta's improved every fucking stat because he's a fucking G. But I just wanted to show you like that. Let me get rid of that green screen now. Put something else up. Hello. That's it. All right. Oh no, it's sorry, blood. It's St. Patty's Day. What am I doing? It's a Paddy Waddy thing. Steph, he's hit me again, including how I look back then. I'm comfortable again. My spelling is off keeping. Don't worry about that, brother. It's called a midlife crisis, Chris. Lol. Been having one since I was 33. I don't even care about age. Get me? People say, don't you this and that? Like, obviously I'm young, but it's just... I don't want to depress people anyway, but I had this feeling in me from young when I was in about year 1 or 2. He said, blood, you're never going to get what you want. It scared me. I was like, why am I thinking this? and it's proved right until today. All I've ever wanted is just someone loyal enough for me to build my own bond with that person, have your kids, which I need. Well, I did have, forgot, but anyway, and then just have your life with them, you, them, and the kids. No matter where you are, you can create your own happiness, not based around money and competition and making. And it's never happened. So I've been forced to do something else, which is join the Rat Pack and chase and just do what everyone else is fucking doing. But yeah, like I say, the women are damaged in this world, bro. My missus isn't Steph. My missus is in agreement with you. It's my midlife crisis. Only I don't need a panel extending a new car. I don't drive, so I wouldn't know. I nearly got fucked up in Kusadasi by the Turks. In Kusadasi, is that a place in Turkey? I'm not going to try and go on like I'm some geography. Well, I know a few places in Turkey, in it. Kusadasi. Well, bro, yeah, you don't want to. Was it your reason? No, I bet you were just having fun. It's either you was being a cunt on purpose, or you get drunk, and banter's different out there, bro. You get drunk, you start touching people, dance, and you just did. That must have been it. You can never get it, and you can never get done in Turkey and just get bullied and done. I know I sound like a cunt, but it wouldn't happen. As you get smacked up in England in a pub or a bar, it would never happen like that out there. You'd have to do something in some sort of way. But when I'm out there, I'm cool, blood. I just say 2 sentences in Turkish. The army ride out for me, blood. One brother touches me out there, bruv. God forbid you got black or white skin, bruv, and you fuck with me. I make one noise in the right language, bruv. That's it, bruv. The whole army will come and pepper your clock. I was visiting the magical world, hence my absence. You've been hitting the strength. Yes, North London is red. I hate it when someone comes in the chat for a couple of days and then they disappear and I feel like I lost them. No, don't ever be sorry, bro. Don't ever be sorry, my dad. My dad? My Don. I'm thinking of Dad Pistachio. Like, Steph, I'm the same. Could have drive now. Can I say something, guys? This is what the chats are about. You have put enough comments in here for me today to say I can talk, I can respond, and now I'll do another live tomorrow. It got to a point where comments weren't coming in, and I couldn't carry on. It was like I can't just sit here and look. I appreciate what's going on today. Let's keep it cracking like that. Cronky, yes, David Cunningham, my Don. What's going on, bro? Let me check if I can log in because it's like all people are coming back from the old school blood. Log into this bitch. I thought he was going to do it. Cunt. Puta. What did Jam Drew say? Is he Italian or was it LDN? No, Jam Drew's Irish. LDN's Italian, he said. Sucala mink fucking stronzo minchia fucking. I haven't been with my Italian people for long, so I don't know the words. I'm thinking, wait a sec. What's the other one? There's a really deep one, bruv. Stronzo, minchia, putana. What's the other word? Oh, it's the deepest one as well. I don't know now. It's one word that it can't even be translated properly. It's like it means every bad thing. Gotta go. See Daniel. Have a good one, brother. Mad love, my bro. Peace, Dan. See you soon. Yeah, exactly, Dan. Look after yourself, my brother. Who is Lemmy? What the fuck? Yeah, who's Lemmy, bruv? What? Who are we talking about here? Who is Lemmy? I have no idea, bruv. Are we talking about Lemony Skip It and a series of unfortunate events? That's what I keep thinking about, bruv. Jim Carrey. Do you think Overmars? If you're saying layman, if layman means Lemmy, that's some bullshit. Do you think Overmars could come on the Arsenal board now he's left Ajax? What's your opinion? Well, that would be one that makes sense because he's put a lot of work into his career after the field, after playing on the team. He's gone and studied. He's learned a lot. So that would make a bit of sense. But the reality of it, I don't think he would, to be honest, because I don't think we've earned the right of anyone who's doing a good job. TC, Dan, great seeing you again. What's Lemmy, bruv? Can someone tell me? I want to know. I feel baffled now. Would you bench Aubameyang? No. He got his lesson. He didn't do nothing wrong. You was late. And because of that, you affected the plans. So I've got another team. So you're benched. That's normal. But no, I ain't going to punish you another game. No way. No, you got to play. You got to play. But if you don't perform, I'll bench you again. I don't know, fuck, but I'm well back. Yes, Boise, thank that. I had a goth link. She used to have the goth look with her makeup and hair, etc. The thing is, when she took her makeup off, she was most beautiful. You wouldn't think it was the same. Yeah, I know, it's like that. Siri was like that, but when she took her makeup off, she was butters. I'm not gonna lie. She looked like a little fat rhino naked. If you made Siri naked, she looked like a little fat ugly rhino with no back. Well, you saw her naked, Kyle. I showed you in it, but fucking yeah, she was butters. But I was with Siri because of the person she was for like 6 years. She convinced me she was good-hearted, and she showed it, cooking, looking after me. I'm not like that. It's like straight away I dropped my guard down. After 6 years, she turned into a hoe, and it annoyed me. I'm not gonna lie. But I had to move on. I could have stayed with it and carried on. Instead, I thought, you know what? I'm going to torture this cunt for a couple of months, which I did. And then I'm leaving it. So that's what I did. But we're getting, yeah, but I need something real now because I'm not going to lie. I don't know how long I can last like this. I got no memories, bro. Nothing. I can't be around people. I come from a life of filth, crime, fucking people kill you. People's ambition was to kill people. People's ambition was to make millions. People's ambition was to splash your whole family. So I wasn't on a place where you grow up with friends and you have bonds and this and that. No, it's me on my own. People have done me dirty. I'm further on my own. And I need a bitch to come in now, blood. I'll be 30 whenever, let's just say. Yeah. I can't have 10 years and be 40, then looking for, I need to find someone now and create a worthy bond. So when I get to 40, I can say, do you know what? It's been 10 years and I've known this bitch for 8, 9, 10 years. I need something real, but I don't know how it's going to happen, like, especially in lockdown. How do you meet people? Anything I meet's a dirty hoe that just wants pipe. Like, it's mad. I'm struggling, I'm not going to lie. But that's phase 2, blood. That's what I'm doing now, innit? Arteta out, hide those stats. Oh, of course, North London's red. They're little pussy eyes. They don't know nothing about football. They promised us they're going to get Wenger out because it will free up the money and give Xhaka will perform better. Ozil will perform better. All these players are bad because of fucking Wenger. Wenger goes, the team collapses, everyone's shit. Monreal leaves, Koscielny leaves, Ramsey leaves. Everybody can see that's the reason they were here. And now look where we are. They're all cunts making money off killing our club and football shit because of it. We've lost the independence in football now. It's systematic, stat-driven football. Goth girls are hot, dude. Yeah, no, goth girls are nice. But don't get twisted. Like I said, Siri looked nice. But if she washed her face, she's butters. Who are the big six? Are we in the big six still? No, that was us playing the big six. We're the small one, blood. Are you Irish? Oh no, I wish I could claim it. I've got to do a thingy test with the blood. Maybe I'll get lucky. But no, I got Welsh and that, but no Irish blood. No Irish. I want an Irish Mrs. blood. I want a baddie. Deadly, she was a model material. Damn, I miss her. Ah, do you know them ones, KL? Trust me, blood. Not serious. She was dog material. But I had this other one, and her dad was a millionaire as well. Mate, I could show you a picture, but I can't because I can't just start showing people. Mate, you lot would rape me. I swear down. You lot would be like, you're chatting shit, blood. You're chatting shit. I said, swear to God, my balls were in this thing's mouth for 2 years. Who you miss, KL? The baddie, innit? It's baddie, of course. Golfbirds are really cool and are quite arty. Well, that's not fair, blood. All of them, yeah? Every single one. Who are you judging? Just a baddie, just a super baddie. An old flame, yeah. Where is the Europa League? I haven't even looked that far into it. You know, North London is red. I have no idea, blood. If somebody does, let me know in the comments. Oh, right. I thought it was someone that used to chat here. And Jamju was looking to beat your thing, KO. Quickly, blood. Poland is where the final is. I think I'll see. It's a Poland team. I'm here to stay, AR. If you guys, it's Combat North London is red. You'll be a mod soon, blood. I just need to I don't want to say, I want the channel to get unlocked, but it's not going to. I'm going to have to start a new channel soon because I want to have the potential to grow. Not that it means anything. I have got my GoFundMe in the description box, guys, and you can do super chats. That does help me. But yeah, I just like the potential to grow for some reason. But this channel isn't my financial obligation. I've got other things I'm doing for money, stock market, I'm working. This is to connect with you and have a good chat about football. But it does annoy me that I don't have the potential to grow because of these cunts. So yeah. Definitely will have you, bro. Hit the like, share, subscribe, hustles, realist. Exactly. A darken. Of course, North London is. Of course, it's red blood. Big up everyone. Yes, nice one, North London, my Don. Motorhead. See, you man think I'm lying, innit? What the fuck is Motorhead, bruv? What is Motorhead? Sounds like Radiohead. I don't even know what Radiohead is. They just keep saying it on the episode of Big Bang Theory that's on repeat in this hoe's house. Radiohead, radio. Thoughts on Odegaard, valuation of 6. No, they're taking the piss, blood. That's basing him about. That's giving him. You're pricing him on pure potential, which I suppose Madrid are in the position to do. But right now, I'm not lying. I don't want to be a cunt. Right now, you're worth 30, and that's too much. But you ain't done nothing. You're showing potential. But what if you foul and you don't have the potential? Or he could be worth 60, and that should be, we should be buying him for 30 with the hopes in 6 months he'll be worth a certified 60. That way we've got equity in our club and our team. But honestly, I still would pay it at the moment because I still would pay that 60. I'm not going to lie. I'm just saying, I feel like that's a higher valuation. But money shouldn't be the reason we don't buy players at the moment. We need to add. And he's like Ramsey, and I love him already, Odegaard. Yeah, Overmars should come join us. It does make sense to lie, boys. It does. Lemmy from Motorhead. Sorry, guys. I have no fucking idea. I'm useless, and I'm useless. But there's bare things I don't know. Motorhead was the loudest band I ever saw. So loud. Oh, is it one of them ones that fuck your ears up? The bands, I never got into the bands. I think bands, to get into the bands, I might be wrong, but does it start with the scene? Couple friends enjoying the atmosphere, bands, we enjoy it together. It's not a personal thing, or is it? But fucking, well, I've never had big groups of friends in this and that. I've never festivals. When I went to the festivals, you don't know what I was doing, innit? So fucking, yeah, I think I missed out on a lot of social aspects of life. For instance, no, there weren't no sleepovers when I was a kid or nothing like that. I never went to cinemas with my parents. Never done nothing with my parents at all. Fucking never. I'm trying to think now. We never done nothing. We went to go see the fireworks one year and got stuck in traffic, and my mum and dad had a mad beef, punching the shit out of each other. It's fucking scarred me to this day. Fucking, I'm trying to think what I did as a group, as friends. Nothing. Life got too serious too quick when I got left home at year 6, blood. No, year 6, 7, that period. I used to see my friends chilling, doing stuff, but I couldn't. I had to go and get my passport. I had to go and get to the hostel. I didn't do nothing. Nothing. I missed out on fucking everything. Let me hear some dude from a band called Motorhead. Do you want an invite to our uni party, AR? You would be jokes. Oh, part of me does want to. Look what I just said. Everything I just said. But how can I trust you, North London Red? Do you know what I mean? Like, it'll be stupid on my part to fucking, as I could come, but then I'd have to come with a few people, and then if it was something like a setup, then we'll end up bodying people, and then it just, like, where's this thing? I wanted to show you something, but yeah, because at the moment, if people call me into dodgy places, I come with this thing, blood. I come with this thing, I start clapping them in the thing, but no, I'm joking. But fucking, yeah, I would want to, you know, I would want to. How old are you, though? How old are you? What's uni? 20, innit? That's nice. Add me on Insta, bruv. Send me some pictures of some baddies. Take it. Some dude. The ace of spades. The ace of spades. The ace of spades. The ace of... Is it that? Oh, I know that. I definitely know that. I definitely... Well, how does it go? We're gonna get it like the ace of spades. The ace of spades. Yeah, no, that did ring a bell. Did any of you guys read the article on the first time finished about the Arsenal Academy from 2000s to 220? They was left many good players, so Gnabry, Marlon at PSV, Beneca at Milan. I didn't know. Read nothing like that. I fucking love Motorhead. It's all about the name. Remember when they played that at the Emirates? IR said his age is close to 30. I guess you're 20. One thing I'll just say to you, yeah, and this is, I'm not going to go anymore, but better to say man's 48. 48. 48. with a sexy chest like this, blood. Are you mad? With a henchness like this? Fucking, oh, one sec. This bally's really, I've got it all wrong. One sec. The reason they think man's 48 is because they're trying to tarnish a thing. But actually, even if I was, it wouldn't mean nothing. Ty's 50 years old. Claude is 60 plus. These men are so old, they're like dust. But I will tell you, I'm older than 25, blood. I'll guarantee you that. And that's it. I basically narrowed it right down there. But age ain't even important. It's wood capacity that means something. Lockdown is a global clockbuster. A lie, it's a proper clockbuster. Why did I say clockbuster? What's going on today? I'm in mad dyslexic mode. It's a clock blocker. It's the biggest clock blocker of them all. And bro, I need a bitch more than ever now. But I need something Lidge, blood. I'm not even lying. Oh yeah, and I'm sure they played the Stone Cold theme too. If we were to play the Spuds in the Europa League, would you rather play them over the two legs or the final? That's a fucking good question. Honestly, I'd rather do Spurs in two legs. Spurs, I would. I think we'd have a better chance. Oh, look at Steph. Absolute G. Steph Harrington and Gothic Writings. This is the truth. Brilliant little comment. So brilliant. I'm going to take about 8 pictures of it. Oh, what happened there? I clicked the wrong button. Oh, I'm back again. Bare pictures. Fucked up the modem there. What is it? The desktop. But yeah, that's the truth. They've infiltrated the thing. 100 years ago, they infiltrated the banks. They infiltrated socioeconomics and education. They infiltrated the energy systems in the world, heat, electric, water, and they've infiltrated sports. The world's dead. So at least we know. The Ace of Spades. Oh, that's going to be stuck in my head. Who said this? KL True. Don't be surprised if... Man said, don't be surprised if the world population... No, won't be surprised. We're watching it happen right in front. It's definitely happening. We know that for a fact. They're saying that the reset is to dumping the small business and the depopulation, this and that. Brother, people lost their mind. Small business got killed 20 years ago. When you walk down the street, it's a Tesco Express, yeah? When you walk down the street, it's a franchise style Nando's. It's a dessert shop. This ain't little Jeffrey. Your granddad opened the shop and started selling it. He got crushed years ago. Small business has been dead. It's been dead. Franchise will survive. If you get your 80 grand and make a cafe, you'll get fucked over in the end. Or a chicken shop, fucked over. If you go and buy the franchise, you'll survive, blood. If you've got enough hundreds of grands to buy a KFC. So everything that everyone's saying is going to happen. It's already fucking happened. This is what I'm saying to you. I told my friend today, don't worry about this reset. Don't worry about all this shit. You're never going to stop here. If they want, they'll duppy you right now, yeah? And they'll turn you into a soup. And they'll feed that soup to your kids. There's nothing what you can do is love. Make sure you love your people and make sure your people love you. That's what you can do. What you can do is love the people around you to the utmost. I've got no one around me, so I can't. And that's why I'm pissed off at the moment, because I don't want to die in this state. I want to find my woman. I want to have my kids, and I want to show them everything. And I'm running out of time. But if I end up not with that, then I'll be what I am, blood, in the future. But that's what it's about. Forget the reset. Forget the world decreasing. Forget this. Forget that. No matter what, in 100 years, we're all dead. That's a fact. You can't argue me with that. Everyone's going to be dead in 100 years in this chat, unless you make it an extra 5. So forget the reset. It don't affect you. Forget that. It don't affect. Forget the tax going up. Forget the lockdown. Forget this. Get your bitch, if you're lucky enough, a right one. Have your youths. And you know what? You're going to have dinner every day together. You're going to have a family dinner on one day a week, maybe, where you go your parents or her parents or whoever's survived the normalness. You go swimming here and there. You go to the park. And you know what? Yeah, that's your life, bruv. It's not all diamonds and Bentleys. It's not. That's your life, bruv. Enjoy your kids, your family, and unlock their potential and watch them grow. But let's carry on. Just about a tired bride, bro. She'll be delivered within 7 days with a 5-year warranty. If not satisfied, back then we'll send another. I know, but can you stick it in the washing machine and turn it inside out, boy? See? Can you send it to my yard now, though? Arsenal Spuds in the final would be mad. I don't know, though, bruv. I don't know. I don't trust Tottenham on final day. They can score goals and shit. When is the next quiz, Lord? You've asked for one, bruv, so I'll start preparing one. I'll start preparing one, brother. I just want them to unlock the channel, man. Do you know how annoying it is when you know your channel's not getting suggested and shared and I can't log in? Imagine how upsetting that is, yeah? Over 1,000 videos, 3 channels have been closed down. These little pricks are racist towards Son. They call him this, they call him that. I say a few things. And now, I don't even know how many subs I got. Like you, though, I can see it when I go on YouTube. But that's fucking out of order, bro. Why the fuck can't I sign in? I can't do tags. I can't do analytics. Ah, yeah, whatever. Fuck them. Little shitty Google, bro. Just because Google are fucking some Illuminati characters. North London is always red. YouTube, Motorhead, really. Norway gonna have a good attack for years. Other guys feeding balls to Haaland. Oh, what? Is he on Norway team? Who's the one? Who's from Norway at United? Is it Van der Beek from Norway as well? I swear Van der Beek's from Norway. Am I right? If so, you're right. Norway seems to be emerging with a little team. Haaland, Odegaard, and Van der Beek. Although Van der Beek ain't done fuck all, but still, that's not his fault. They're a band. Odegaard was considered a wonder kid at one point. Must be a sizable release clause. Oh yeah, United. Everyone's been on to him. Yo, what's popping? It's unknown E, Homet and B. Black Cat Bally on me. Big up unknown E. It's all good, brother. How about yourself? Music started from birth. I come out silent, blood. The doctor smacked me. My mum said I just looked at it like, "Why go on, blood?" No crying, nothing. I was just looking, blood. Like, "Why go on?" Literally, just looking. My mum said, this is what my mum said when she looked at me when I was born. She said, there was so much pain in your eyes, blood. She said, I wanted to cry straight away. Any life advice for a uni student? Yeah, I've got good advice for you, bruv. When you're a bit older, in about 10 years, everything you do will mean nothing. Yeah? Any conversation, if you're lucky, you might have 1 or 2 friends. I'm not going to lie. You might bang one of them and have a kid, so it might be permanent. But basically, in 3 years' time, every party you have, every time your friends convince you to stay up a bit late, every time you didn't study a bit, you're going to remember nothing, bruv. All you're going to be left with is your results. So all the parties mean fuck all the batty and the titty. So do you know what? Fucking study your ass off, bro. Perform. It's all good chatting shit about football players. He needs to be dedicated. This and that. You need to be dedicated, bruv. Because I can tell you now, in 3 years, when this is all over your uni and you finished and you're all on Instagram looking at each other, you won't be the man because you fucked a bitch. You will not be the man because you threw a good party. You won't be the man on campus. You're going to be the man because you said you was going to become an engineer and you fucking did it, bro. Yeah? So all the good times, you will not remember, bro. Everyone in this chat will agree with me. You remember a few good times, but it's not going to mean nothing. It's not going to mean fuck all. So every time you get the chance, bro, enjoy yourself, of course. But you got to do a Ronaldo, bro. You have to do a Ronaldo and you have to make sure you're going the hardest around you. And right now, I think you know you're not. Because to be the hardest around you is not easy. So you might be one of the best, but step it up, bruv. Say no to a few more things and let people know you're cool and it's all love and they'll appreciate you for it. But blood, make sure when this period in your life ends, you don't have bare memories of parties and fun. Have a few, get your work done, do your thing once a month. But make sure you come out with this with the shit, bruv. Make sure you can make your family proud. Make sure when you finish this, you've done what you needed to do. And that's about it, blood. I can't give no more advice than that, G. But I've been in bad situations in life where I just see it through. I'm just there going through the motions. And then I look back, I remember it all sorts, but not the test itself. So yeah, put your work in where it counts, blood. Because your party will never end. If you get what you need to get, you get your job in a few years. In 10 years' time, your party will only just begin, bruv, yeah? Because your uni party might be good, but until you've been to one in London, bruv, where everyone's on 40 bags, yeah, you don't even know what party is yet, blood. So it will get better, blood. Real brought Odegaard when he was like 15 or 16. Yeah, loaned him out to the max. Can you see AR at a metal concert? Not grimy enough? Is it? No, metal concerts are proper grimy, aren't they? Or not? Or not? I swear they were proper grimy. I would go to one. Yes. I've never done it. I'll pop a pill as well, but I need to pop one. Scene. Most of the big bands now, I cannot do bugger all. Yeah, I hear you. Uni doesn't guarantee you a job, is what I learned after college. Oh, of course, nothing does. But that's why you got to know what you're doing. You can't go uni because your parents told you. If you've got a plan and a thing, do it. doing it for the right reasons, though, of course. AR at a Slayer gig. I don't know who Slayer is, but he sounds greasy, blood. Steph, nah. Slipknot concert, oh, bro. We got to do it one day. We're gonna do it, right? What's your stock saying? They're a little bit down on that. Actually, tell a lie. One of them's up. Sundial's up. Well, no, it's not down. See what I'm saying? I'm getting greedy. It's not down. It's all they're all up, but it was about to go up. I told you, Palantir is going to hit $40 one point. Not any time in the day. It's going to take a little week, 2, 3, 4 months, 2, whatever. But I come in at $20. It's now at $26.50. What did it close at? Let me check what it closed at today. Everything's riding on this, guys, isn't it? If this, I need this to get the money back to. I want my own place, and I'm starting to make my way. All right, it's down at the moment, so it's at 25.20, but it's still up for me. I could do the maths and tell you, but yeah, I bought in at $20, so I'm $5.21 up. But with Sundial, I am. Yeah, Sundial. Oh, Sundial's moving crazy. But I bought Sundial at $1 and it's at $1.50. So, for instance, if I put $1,000 in it, I would have $1.50 now. That's the kind of them. But yeah, they're doing all right. But they're long term. Long term, bro. There's something on Netflix you don't need to watch. I saw it last night. Let me find it. One sec. I'm actually going to find this now because it's important. Because the people who I like, I can't tell everyone this, but people who I like, I do like to. I'm not saying you're going to do it, but I at least want to say, do you know what, blood? I did explain the best I could to my dons.
Become something.
Stop it, you little cunt.
July the 20th.
Man, sitting a crazy brother playing drums. Nobody asked you.
Why are there more billionaires?
Oh, shut up, blood. Why are you talking? One sec. Stop it. Oh, no. One sec. I can't get it. Oh, that's it. That's it. I got it. I'm going to show you. Lot. I can't have all that talking going on because they're fucking doing me in. But look at this. See this? Explained. Go on this. Explained, yeah? And what it is it's 17-minute episodes about all different things. One episode's about the water shortage. I watched it. They said there's a water shortage in the world. In 30 years in England, they definitely won't be able to have free water. So that's got me thinking, in about 5 years, I'm going to invest money into a certain water stock company because water's the only thing of value on this earth. Nothing else is really valuable when you think nothing's really got value. Water is, without it, in 2 days we die. So water is the only thing of value. So that makes sense. We're running out of it. They're draining canyons under the world of the water. And it takes 1 million years for that canyon to rebuild water. So we've already took 60% of the Earth's water and it's gone. In certain countries in the world, they're already on, they're not allowed to have it as they want. They have to have restrictions, daily limit. So I'm going to invest in the stock market on that. But that thing I just showed you, explained. There's loads of different episodes. One's called The Female Orgasm, blood. Personally, I didn't need to watch that one. I know every orgasm in every angle. I just look at the clip now. I just go like this, look, boom, and it buses. But fucking, yeah, on that explained, there's a stock market one. It's a cryptocurrency one, which was quite interesting as well. But watch the stock market. It explains it well. Slayers were so intense. That's the concert I see, Jam. What do you study? I like the kid. What do you study, Jam Drew? Metallic are sick. Metallica, I heard of that. Slipknot, can't remember the setting. I'm probably stoned. Engineer, see what I'm saying? He'll be rich one day, blood. Or dead. That's what happens to engineers. They either end up rich or they end up some mad German scientist. All these rust. You are the goth, dude. Next, I'll be Sisters of Mercy or Socies and the Banshees. Yes, Arsenal's really. Yes, N2, my Don. I study business. You say I would find a decent job when I finish. I study business. You would say I'd find. That's probably I don't like that idea. This studying. It's good to do it to get the knowledge, but I don't think that leaves you in a position to get a job. Studying business is actually just that. Studying business. It's good to understand it, but you're not going to get hired upon that. So and Bash. Well, you could in certain things. Wish I picked engineering. Oh, see, engineering is the one. But they're all powerful. You can say, wait, where is it? What is it that you just said? Business. Oh, yeah, it's not good. But you find yourself in the right avenues and the right positions. Business is business studies and all that. Listen, it's a very powerful tool to understand the ins and outs of all of that. You have to do the exact advice I just gave to Jamdrew. Make sure you're the best. Learn the ins. It's exactly the same for that. The elites want depopularization. But you know what? Let's be real. If they wanted to put a vaccine out and give people something in it, they didn't need to make this whole hype, create a big hype, put all the attention of the world on it. Now everyone's shook. They could have just stuck it in the water, blood. You would have drank it. You wouldn't even known. So I'm not going to start talking about it, but we have to start thinking outside the box as a population. Yeah. Everyone thinks we know what these are doing. Look at the facts, bruv. Yeah. They didn't give nothing to no one. They didn't need to. If they did, we'd all have it. This is an attack on the mind, blood. If you're lucky, my information opinions need luck in life. In anything, that's a fact, Andrew. You definitely need luck. Me personally, I just want a good bitch to come in my life in the next year or two, because I'm willing to give up all material competition. I'm going to make money for my family and this and that, but I just want to be happy now. I've had enough, blood. I want to relax. My heart does a madness. My chest. I'm definitely going to die young. Something told me I'm going to die at 42, blood. Yeah, so like, yeah, I just want to quickly have some happiness on this world before I go. That's my goal. I want my images to be good that I see. I've got no good shit, blood. Everything's shit. Yeah, very true. What you work as now, and when you did, you graduate, Jam. Small business is fucked. Tesco's bought everyone out. Well, yeah, that died time ago. Still engineering related. Bit tame. Try minimal tech. Wait, what's that? Stop. Bit tame. Oh no, you was talking to K. I was going to say, I will check it though. Yeah, true AR. People take life too serious. Bruv, I believe money, business, all of that. Like, yeah, do it, but that should only be in the meanwhile. Like, that's just my opinion. I'm not saying don't. Only reason I've chased what I do and I've hustled and done my thing because I've got nothing else there. But I traded it all in for a loyal home and my own family without a doubt, blood. But that's the gamble in life. How do you know who's loyal and this or that? Well, what can you do? You just got to go with the flow. Check out the Georgia Guidestones. Oh yeah, no, I know about them. The Guidestones in 8 different languages saying they're going to depopulate the earth and that might on, and they claim that they don't know who did it. I didn't know the name of them, but I know what it is. Like all the indie music labels brought out by the fucking sun. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. Jam, you did get a job eventually. Is that a So 60 song? That part about kids and life is spot on. I became a dad during lockdown. It's a new life, man. Bro, I'm telling you, you're the luckiest man on the earth. And the thing is, because the world's filled up with so many people now, we saw a lot of people loads of years ago having kids and still being dickheads and still not happy and still moaning, beating their wife. And we think, oh, maybe that don't bring happiness. Yeah, but bruv, them people ain't examples. They're the scum of the scum of the scum of the earth. They're the shitbags. They're the result of bad genetic DNA mixing. The world's fucked now. How many retards you see walk down the road, but how many people who ain't worthy of nothing? Yeah, that's the world we're in. There's too much interbreed, bro. There's too many people now. There's going to be a lot of bells. We're the normal ones. So when you have a woman and it's going to be normal, you're going to have a great life. You're going to have a dog. You're going to get more pleasure from walking your dog and your daughter to the park than you would making 10 grand on a weekend. You don't believe it now, no. But I've done both. I've lost both, but that's my goal. I have to be happy once again before I die. That is my goal. With your little kid running to you, daddy, daddy, daddy. That's the goal, blood. But we see what happens. Life's a bit. One thing I'm guaranteed to you is life's a puta. So you might not get what you want. But I see, when I see your name, I just think only falls and I lie. Yeah, North London is red. Cal Narborough, some music and all. The red capes are coming. Is that a sign, AR? Your channel is getting overtaken. Is that a sign, AR? Your channel is getting... Oh, it's not overtaken. They're just dipping their ball bags into it and Google moderating teaming me and that. Yeah, it's top shot. Oh, I got you, Deadly. Van der Beek is from Holland. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought so. No, are you sure? Who's the Norwegian player at fucking... One sec. One sec. Oh, fucking hell. I was putting Van der Beek in, bro. I'm spelling it wrong. And a picture of cookies and a cake and a bake. Someone's baking. Van der Beek. I wrote Van der Beek. Donny Van der Beeky Weeky Ding Dong. It is never. Who's the Norwegian that plays at United? Now I need to Google that. I know there's a Norwegian there. Oh my God, there isn't. Why am I thinking they got a Norwegian player? All right, that's why I was danked. I just remember saying someone, Solskjaer thinks he's sick because he's got a player that's Norwegian. That was in my head. Jam, you say you would have a better job without uni. The one with the sunbeds and the car phones and Dell paragliding. Van der Beek is Holland. The hint is in the name. No, I know, but I just thought for some reason I just remember someone saying something about Solskjaer and time to go. People, battery is shit. Big up yourself, brother. I wouldn't be making any less money. I'll put it that way. Knowledge is power. Well, knowledge is power because knowledge can bring you to the point to understand that it's all a rat race to keep you busy your whole life. But yeah, that's have a good time all of the time. Party like it's 1999. Jeez, talking about doing a Ronaldo, coming with the realist advice today. GG. Is it? I don't even know what I've said. I'm just in one of them. John, what? You look, lately I've been in the bad mood, obviously. You lot probably noticed the last couple of days, but it's because there's been a lot going on. I want to talk, but you don't know what you can say and can't say. So, but yeah, I appreciate that, Ed, too. It's just the real though, bruv. I'm telling you the truth. I find that in this last week, something's happened inside of me where I've seen something like, I've only just realised, yeah, the girl, all the exes, all the girls I've ever known, I think I've met the most evil people in the world, like to the point where it scared me. There is definitely two different kinds of humans on this planet, and I've been going for the wrong kind, blood. Real talk, like some people are scumbags, bruv. I wish their whole bloodline to die right now for driving a taxi, boys. I've done that as well. No, you're lying. You can get promoted, Jam. Knowledge is power, but powerless if you do not acknowledge it. Yeah, 100%. We all know a lot without knowing, if you know what I mean. I know a little about a lot, but little do I know. Went around the corner and stuck it in our eye. Oh yeah, you could have a band called The Realist with you guys all wearing the headgear. We're like, in. That sounds like Oscar Wilde. Carl Snuff, so deep that song. His stocks win-win if you learn your shit. His stocks win-win if you learn your shit. No, nothing's ever win-win, but watch that thing on Netflix. Please watch it. But for when this game started 90 years ago, I'm on the digital version as well, but when this game started 90 years ago, everything's gone up since then. So you wouldn't have lost. It's short-term investment, yeah, but to be honest with you now, what I'm doing is I'm putting my life on hold until I meet someone proper. I'm not wasting money and stuff and things. It's like, I want to meet her. I'm hoping this is my plan. I don't want to say it because it's rude, but I want to meet a hoe who's got her own house or a living arrangement. I want to fall in love with her maybe one day if I'm lucky. And then, do you know what? I don't have to rent this place out and waste my money every month and putting me through a hard grind. I can't learn the trade. I can't do nothing because I'm stuck in the grind of survival. I'm not being homeless again, not even for 1 year. I refuse to. My body couldn't take it. Fucking. I said I'm going to move in with the woman I love, hopefully one day. And yeah, take it from there. But imagine that man's planning all that. I probably will meet a bitch. Well, she'll probably be like me, bruv, with nothing. So, but we'll do that then. I lost control. A lie, long time ago, blood. That's what happens when you smoke too much weed. It all turns into philosophy. A lie. We're all philosophers, blood. One line from Snuff cracks me up though. Full stuff. Break yourself against my stones. Jam, you say you rather work for Tesco's to be? No, that's bullshit, blood. You gotta be danked. Body is 80% water. Exactly. Don't buy what you are talking about, boys. If you get paid the same, what's the difference? Well, what you do, innit? But you can't promote doing engineering and then getting promoted for Tesco's. Well, engineering is a lifetime skill, blood. What if a zombie apocalypse happens, corona comes, ends the world, and everything stops? No light, no water, all the filters stop. You don't have to build little things. You become a higher knowledge is power. I do business analytics. Business is like chess. The more you understand the rules and the more you know how to react. To see, yeah, exactly. That is true. Trial and error, and you can still get it wrong. There's always something. There's always a new scenario and a new economical disaster or a new economical phenomenon that nobody's seen before. It always happens. For instance, lithium's the new thing, isn't it? Electrics. This type's bad, lithium's good. But they blow up mountains to extract it. A day will come where there'll be a group of people lithium will be bad one day, and there'll be a new thing. That's what the whole game's built on. Foo Fighters are today's Nirvana. Doing from my town here with Newsies Week, his business portfolio is worth 1.3 billion. Who, blood? Jam Drew. Jam Drew needs to donate. To be honest, I've never checked Foo Fighters. I don't misquote it. Hey, how much is your channel? Oh, it's priceless, bro. It's priceless. I saw one tranny sell their channel for 2 bags. So it's priceless. It's worth about 20 grand minimum, blood. Even 1% of that 1.3 million, it's not for sale. Trust me, Foo Fighters are banging. The melodies are sick. Oh, what is these bands we're talking about? Okay, thanks. I'll check and agree. Make sure. I listen to Jedi at the moment. It's a Mazzolini. There's a mix I found. I can't stop it. Make sure you can understand the exact lyrics. Watch the Spiderweb documentary on YouTube. Interesting to learn about the corruption, how City of London business sectors have the power to duppy. Do you know what? I might. But the thing is, when it comes to corruption, it upsets me, bruv. I know it's so deep and riddled, and it just takes all the life out of me. That's why, like I said to you, I don't care about lockdown. I don't care about the reset. I don't care about fucking Illuminati Dave. I don't care about this. I care about me, bruv. I'm looking to get my bit of happiness and seal my world fucking tight shut and just love my missus and my people. And it might not happen, but I'm done trying to save the world now. People can't be convinced of nothing, bro. It's about, if you now, honestly, if you can't see the truth in the world now, I see it as you're part of the problem. Not that I need to evacuate you or get rid of you, but I definitely ain't got time to convince people of nothing. Hey, you ever listen to Foo Fighters? No, I haven't, no. It doesn't ring a bell, though. N2, congratulations on becoming a dad. Yeah, a lie. Did I not say that? I didn't say congrats, did I? That's deep. No, for real. To be honest with you, we don't need to say congrats, bro. He's happier. He's luckier than us, bro. We're the saddos in this scenario. So I know Soulshow is from Norway. I just thought maybe he had a player as well. Oh, do you have any children? Yeah, ignore my question if you wouldn't like. Well, yeah, I have. Yeah. But she passed away. Ollie has missed a few beats, but not by signing Haaland and or Odegaard. Like, how did he miss out on them? It's true, isn't it? Odegaard, maybe. But there seems to be something going on at United I can't quite understand. Visit Lucan. AI is a beautiful island. Visit Lucan. Lucan? You're not trying to say St. Lucia, are you, bruv? Lucan. I definitely couldn't afford St. Lucia, blood. Ollie missing out Haaland will hurt. Ever make for man. Right, Ollie missing out on Haaland will hurt him. Well, they was into him. They was definitely, they've been linked with Haaland for a while, United, with, oh, sorry. No, I was talking about Odegaard there. Sorry. Make Manu, if he can turn up in a City shirt. Oh, Haaland will be at City. It makes sense. The way everyone's talking as well. I honestly believe that's where he's going to end up. Ollie was a great player, but as a manager, I'm not too sure. Yeah, he's not doing great, this and that. But at the end of the day, you don't need to sack him. At the end of the day, end of the season's coming up. Transition time. Get new in. He's been given a new contract, so that's not going to happen. But yeah, it's going to be a mad one. I'm just glad that's not my scenario. I'm kind of... The Glaziers will back anyone in the end, bruv. They'll always invest in the end. Books are knowledge, and knowledge is power. The bittersweet pain among men is having knowledge with no power, because that is paradoxical. A lie? What a word. Paradoxical, blood. What a fucking word. What a word. That's an amazing word, blood. That's the word of the year, blood. I'll take that statement back. Can never smoke too much weed. I haven't smoked enough, bruv. That's the problem. I'm trying to cut down, blood. If Haaland ends up at City next year, in my information, the league then is dead for the next 4 or 5 years by the time. Yeah, but not dead, not quite dead, but yeah, it'll be gone from everyone. But we just have to have fun in fucking them up if we can here and there. But I know what you're saying. An era of domination will definitely be upon us, and I agree. Boys, I used to think that, but I got fuck all done, apart from being monged out. Weed's different for everyone, and the truth is, first thing in England, a lot of us don't smoke the correct weed. It's all grown chemically. It's not flushed properly. You will never get white ash. You'll be lucky to get a white ash. Most weeds are the bad version of weed here, whether we like it or not. I'm not going to get into that debate with people. We got to do it. We're addicted and we enjoy it. It tastes good. But healthy, good weed in a controlled thingy, not abused. You can't abuse it. And for Steph's that, you're saying you can't do it. You was monged out. That suggests to me you smoked when you got up. You smoked in the day. You done at night. If you wake up, you don't have chocolate cake, and then have it in the evening as well, and then at lunch, and then do the same tomorrow, and then do the same tomorrow. So any form of addictive personality or any cravings, then yeah, it doesn't work. But if you treat it like anything else, you don't bang your girl in the morning, at lunchtime, and at dinner. Well, actually, you do. That's a bad thing. Let me think of something else. But do you know what I'm saying? You don't have to do it every day. Anything you have to do every day, you've done something wrong. And this is me talking here, who does it every day. So I'm not trying to be a smart ass, but we've got to learn to live with things, not let them live on us. And yeah, you can't be monged, but little Saturday, little one off, little Sunday. If it's not for you though, you should know it by now. Oh, the Sunny Delight is a proper fruity beverage. I'm gonna wank in the next one I see, bro. Jamdrew, you need to get the Dongle, lad, that most beautiful place in Ireland, the Dungal. I'm from the Kingdom, boys. Is it? What, on Netflix? Man's a Viking. 3 mil worth of coke found in a van here last night. Don't, boys. See, stop trying to piss me off, blood. Real talk. That will get me my bitch from my house right there. Dublin City is better than London. The real thing, London ain't that special, blood. Everyone says it. It's full of dickheads, blood. People don't even say hello. Where's here? In AR channel or your van? London is overhyped too much. Well, yeah, no, London's a big old pile of fucking poo-poo, bruv. It's good if you want to have a drug career, or you want to be a hitman, or you want to be experienced in the form of bitterness and violence, or you like to say, do you know what, let me live in the screw-face capital. Let me test my balls and see who's on it. Then, yeah, it's good for that. But if you want to have some happy memories, take your woman out without being challenged, have a family, yeah, London's a big old bit of demonic, satanic shit. Yeah, you from Kerry, bro. It's quality down there too. But I thought you were all Polish. Couldn't understand a word because you was home. The YouTube channels that eat and get views. I don't get YouTube. Do you know there's porno channels where the girl eats chicken and the bread is bash? Real talk. I made Siri do it once, but I didn't like it. It didn't do nothing. She was eating the chicken. I was like, this bitch is ugly, blood. Of course, I get addictive person. Yeah, exactly, brother. You see? So you're actually not enjoying weed to your full potential because you're doing it too much. So actually, if I took you now and just hear me out for a sec, you pissed on the street, yeah? You get arrested for exposing yourself. But then the first thing the police will say, I didn't actually see it because your wood was so small. But okay, but hear me out. So you end up in a box. You're locked away from the world for 3 days. See, when you come out, that next joint you smoke will be the best joint you smoked for 3 years because of the gap that you've never had. You have to, absence does make the heart go fonder because we're used to stuff. So it's hard to do it, Steph. But if you got up and you smoke a joint every day, if you got up tomorrow and for some reason had a different routine change, so quickly got in the shower, come out and went out to the shop and then come back. So your blood's pumped, your muscles, you've done something before the THC has hit your lung, which has triggered the thing in your brain, which has diluted it all. So now you're a bit wavy and you're on that chill thing. Go and ignite the brain. It only takes 5 minutes. It's a bit long though. Now, when you might even smoke a joint when you come back in, I'm not going to lie, because it takes a couple of days. By the 3rd day, you might not straight away, but just igniting your brain first. When you dilute it 5 minutes later, it's already active. So what I'm saying is trying to change your routine and see if I'm not lying, blood. Your weed will taste 10 times better. You start saving money because you're bunning bare every day now. Whereas there was a time where you could smoke a G a day But now it's making 3. Do you see what I'm saying? Realist knows. Oh, London's a big old pile of poo. Women are like men now as well. The next woman that chats shit to me, I'm gonna uppercut her, blood, right in front of her fucking whole family. Swear to God, I ain't having it. If you want to be a brother, bruv, you're getting treated like one. Man was in chip shop giving out about chips after eating 3 plates. Man was in a chip shop giving it about chips. Why do people rate 10-year-old acting like Roadman? 10-year-olds acting like Roadman? Do they rate it? I don't know who rates it. I know there's some real gangs out there and some people, and any real gangster I've ever met would never do nothing to no one just because they're looking at you. They're quite talkable, quite approachable. They want to get out the life they're in. These little kids, I don't mind that. I'm not like other people. Don't hit kids, this and that. If you're a road man and you chat shit, I'll punch you up. I don't care how old you are. I'll beat you like a grown man. Never had a problem in London. Got fond memories. No, it is a nice place, and I'm not saying nothing bad will happen, but it will. I shouldn't have said that. It will eventually. Yeah. It's not a bad place though. No place is bad. It's people, innit? Oh, how's we Daniel? Joint a day keeps the stress at bay. Can't deny that, blood. Dave the demon, weed up, but the memories linger. He's got the fire on the kettle boiling. No. Listen, I'm just saying. You add a little bit of baking powder, you put the kettle up, you mix it. I know the recipe, and I'm just saying. What is that, Cat Williams? More like a joint a day helps you spend all your... I lie, Jam, Drew. Talk to the people, Jam. Talk to the... That shit costs, blood. This is probably why I'm all gassed today, because I can't bundle as much as I've been, blood. Like, I've got to get my shit back on track. Siri done me dirty, blood. She turned me upside down. She robbed me as well, but I won't talk about that. Hello, a woman that talk like roadmen. Oh no, I'll start beef with them, blood. I'll start beef with them, blood. I don't care. If they start chatting shit to me, I'm like, what, are you actually are you actually bad though? They're like, what do you mean? What? I'm like, no, wait. Let me know if you're a gangster bitch, because gangster bitches will get knocked out. I'm like, are you a gang? That's when they just stop. Or they ring their man or something, and then when their man comes, I crack his head open, blood. Meditation is better than weed. I actually do agree for relaxation, but weed's something else. It's amazing, blood. It's exciting for me, and it tastes amazing. It's a vegetable. Why is there so much luxury cars and shit in London? Is everyone rich, JR? No, don't be stupid. Straight away, you come here, you see the truth, bruv. The only people with the rich cars are drug dealers and crime, or people with finance that are in debt, or, yeah, people with good jobs. So you see what I just said? People who do crime, people that are part of drugs and shit like that, and they don't have it for long. You'll see them 5 years later with nothing, asking for £1 at the bus stop. Or people that have got just about enough smart people who worked at Tesco's, got a good credit, and now they get a credit card and they can get a car on finance, or people who actually got a good jobs. But what you don't see is if I go to the park near me, there's a group of people that are 20 to 30 years old that got nothing. So no, it's not that everyone's got dough at all, bruv. There's people struggling as fuck down here, blood. Trust me. AR, do you like Daniel or Donnell music? What's that? Do you mean Donnell Jones? Donnell Jones is one of my favourites relaxing. I'm coming out of that 25-year-old phase. Like I said, I'm a little bit older than that, and it's like now, I don't know, yeah. Boss Daniel O'Donnell. Oh, is that a person? Daniel O'Donnell? I don't know him. No. Don't know. I probably might have heard it though. Do I fuck, bro? I'm into dance music, trance, house, techno, anything that makes the body move. Nice. But I like sex, drugs, rock and roll too. Oh, you should set up a store outside Daniel O'Donnell's concert after COVID is over. Trust me, you'll be loaded selling batteries for hearing aids. Is that what you're saying? What, you just get their eardrums blown out? Hey, have you ever got caught up in a gang war? Or is it... No, they are real. I have actually. Not well. I don't know. Is it glamorizing gang war? I was with someone that got chased once by about 40 Somalians. And when we was getting chased, I was with a brother, yeah? I want to think if I can say this. I can't say where I was, but I was running, scared, when they caught up with us. The thing is, one of the brothers was running backwards. So say I'm running like this. He was so fast, he turned around and he's doing this. The brother's chasing us. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? And when they caught us, they grabbed him, turned around. I didn't know he had it on him. He pulled out a meat cleaver, thick, like this. This is time ago. Whack! Took a chunk of the guy's head off instantly. His head's got a slant in it. Took his head off. Then someone stabbed him through his shoulder. This guy that I knew was 7 foot, massive, yeah. Stabbed him through his shoulder. I see it come out this side. He didn't even flinch, turned around, chinned him, basically chopped about 10 people. But that's just one story. But yeah, no, the violence is real in London. Violence is real. Fucking, I was in a party once, a brother just running. I don't want to say names and this and that, but I was in the party in the back thing once when I was a bit younger, homeless time, this and that. A brother just running and shot a brother in his hand, blew like a hole through his hand. But the brother who got shot chased him. It was just, yeah, the game's fucked, bro. But yeah, the gang shit is 100. Now it's a bit bitchy, but it's still real. Brothers are dying. So, but yeah, don't think everything you hear about London's a joke. Shit is actually real. Hearing aids which play Motorhead. This audience are slowly decreasing every year. His audience. That shit sounds scary. Well, when things happen, it's scary. That could happen any area. I'm trying to think of something. No, I don't want to go into too much. It's getting late. It's my time to go. I'll do that on another story or something. But I don't like saying stuff like that because then people think I was involved in stuff. I don't know if you have realised I've never glamorised nothing. I could tell you like some crazy shit, bruv. We was with these brothers once, yeah. I'm going to go after this. I was with these, well, this ain't that crazy, but just listen to the level of crime. Again, it was Somalians, yeah. Not that it matters, but if you know in London, there's areas and groups that dominate where it's Albanians, Somalians, Turks, Irish are about. There's people that have certain areas. The British have a core, strong fan base in Essex as well. British meaning Cockney, but you could be from every walk of life, but you seem to adopt a certain method, what I've seen. But yeah, Somalians, come and have a look at this. 5-10 people went there. Do you know what they had? 10 police edition in the box machine guns. No lie. See the M15s or shit, whatever they carry, the feds in London. 10 of them brand new in the box. I said, blood, we need to leave this house right now. I only come here for a Benz. Right, I would be shook. Do you know what? I'm not going to say I was petrified, blood, but it happened so quick. Straight away, he cuffed the brother on the head. Everyone was shook, blood. It was like, then when he got stabbed, there was a couple serious ones and a couple bitch ones. The serious ones got busy. I'm not going to sit here and lie, blood. I didn't do nothing in it. I was just like, what is going on? But that story don't end there. It went on further because we got caught by some madness. But one day, new grannies are available from other outlets. New grannies. I don't know. What's this granny talk? That's mad. I could never live. But then I've painted a mad picture. If you're someone who breaks attachments with your family, my family left London when I was whatever age. Pitney. When I left London, I was in secondary school for about 2 weeks. So I had nobody. I was out there on my own. I got caught up in the violence, the drugs, the gangs. I was lonely, all of this shit. So yeah, for that person, it's a horrible place. And everywhere is like that. But if you come to London with your family, do you know what though? No, I'm not even going to paint a good picture. Because you send your daughter to the shop, she get fucked up. You lot saw what happened in Brixton recently, innit? Let me show you lot. This is why it's sick. What's that girl's name? You know what? I need to find it because this is really why London's at its worst. What people don't want to talk about. Of course they don't. But let me see if I can find it. What's that channel called? On YouTube with all the shit? Scar City Studios. What is it? Is it Scar City? Yeah. All right, let me show you like this, just so you don't know how scummy this world really is. Don't be worried about me or the brother who looks like me or like you, or the world is filth. So what I mean by that is I've met drug dealers, killers, robbers, liars. None of them kill innocent women for no reason. The killers kill because you robbed. There's always a reason and it's bad. But as you lot know, London. What's in London? Brixton. Yeah, it's 5 minutes away from us. A girl went missing, yeah? A girl went missing. She was seen I'm just seeing if I can get a picture of her because it's rude to talk about someone. And she was obviously like a very happy whatever. You can't judge it, but I can't find it. But a woman went missing in Brixton. She was last seen out ends, and it turns out that this man's a policeman, and he took her off the street and killed her. Blood, yeah, a Fed. So that's why London's terrible, because the police are driving around in their spare time, kidnapping women and killing them. And I guarantee it had sexual motive. You don't take a woman for nothing. And that's what we're getting raised in London. The people who are the law are protecting us. They're raping our sisters and our mothers and our daughters. And London is vicious like that. It's very, very, very corrupt. Very corrupt. And I know. I'm in the hotel room. Yes, Carl. Imagine all them crimes the police don't put up. Oh, Bob, not only do they not put it up, I just showed you the picture. They're raping our mothers and our sisters and our daughters. Go and look at the girl. I don't want to show, I can't find it. But it's sad, blood, what this world's come to. The feds are getting away with this. In a lockdown, a policeman's driving around. He sees a young, vulnerable girl and he snatches her. He kills her, blood, yeah? And, yeah, why are they not fucking talking about that? But yeah, whatever. Any juice bedtime stories? I don't know. All bad things are in my head at the moment, Drew. I don't know if I want to say that. It was Scar City, yeah. Has anyone seen Hyena, English film? I don't think I have. Is that about a little girl who's abandoned in the woods? And when she presses a button, her dad says, don't press this button. And if she presses the button, then all the military, something like that. Send a link for Scar City AR. All right, let me do it for my dons. Oh, but I don't want to promote this channel as well because I don't like what this guy does. I don't mind Scar City, but no, let me do it. He's information, I suppose. One sec. All I'm saying is understand when people are profiting off terrible crimes. I'm going to give the link because somebody's asked, but just imagine if your sister, mother, or somebody died. Just imagine if this happens, that happens. These pricks make a video about it 10 seconds later, bro. Happy to put your daughter's face on the screen. Happy to say her name. Happy to don't even know her. So I'm going to give the link because it's been asked. But I don't promote this shit because I don't think these pricks should be doing what they're doing. I know no one will agree with me with that. That's just my opinion. But if my daughter dies or my sister, and anyone does a video about it, blood, yeah, I'm a different guy. I will take a year off to find you just because of a YouTube video. But that's just me. But there you go. There's the link, blood. Tell the rest of the story about you and the peeps in the hotel room. I kind of told all of that one. I didn't really say how it ended because when that story ended, basically the police, I'll try and tell you the best I can, but I might have to make a drink. I'm not going to lie. My throat's fucked. 12:15. Should I make a drink? No, if you can't decide. But basically, no, I done it, Steph, for you. That's the truth of it. I just don't like it when people talk about the Fed. Don't put the girl's picture up, blood. I don't like that. That's somebody's daughter, bro. But fucking, for those of you that don't know, I'll tell that story again one day. It's a long story. I ended up in the hostel system, whatever, and I ended up in the hotel. That day when I got given the key to the hotel room, I went up 2 flights of stairs, thin corridor like this. I went up, I bust the door. When I bust my door, these people, not famous, but these people are one of the biggest gangs about. I don't want to say names and this and that, but I will one day when the time's right. But these were big gangs. Some of these guys are dead now. Others have been lifed off, and others are still about. I'm not going to lie. A couple got a respect for me because they remember me from that day, and I never said nothing to nobody. I couldn't, but when I say they respect me, there was a couple people there I could see that didn't want to be there as well, and they had to. They couldn't say nothing, and we caught eyes, head shake, and it's like later on, you remember that. But basically what happened is before these guys turned up, I was in the hostel system and there was a group of people there, a girl, her name was Deborah, and there was another people called Billy and Sam. I can't remember if the girl's name was Billy. I think the boy was Billy and the girl was Sam. And fucking, I was about to get it on with Deborah. I was working Deborah for time. And then these brothers came and raped her. But I'll tell that story again in a different day. It's a madness. But how it actually, basically, Deborah had a kid with her, 3 kids. She was running from an abusive partner. When he came, he must have found out where she was at one point. And when he came, all the brothers ducked out because what they did is they raped her, smacked her up, smacked someone else up, gun butted Billy. And when they left, it was like because of what they'd done, but also because this bitch's bread had come as well. It was like a bit hot. So when he come, everybody ducked out the room. Rare. He took Deborah. Oh, wait a sec. He took Deborah. Yeah. Either she disappeared or the Utes. That's what I mean. This is too. He come in wild out. Yeah, he took her. But before he took her, obviously there was like a day in between before what happened and then what happened. But he took her, never to be seen again. Fucking. And these guys left the hotel and fucking left a trail of destruction down the road. Literally, a woman got robbed. The cars were smashed up. Doors were open. They left a trail from here to there, a mile long. And that kind of signified the end of that little mad one, as in the Deborah scenario, the baby, the. But I've always felt bad about that because me and her connected. And basically what happened is she got raped, yeah, but when they raped her, 4 men raped her at once, yeah. Obviously we couldn't do nothing because I was just a little youth. But I didn't know who they were. The brothers come and ambushed the hotel, robbed everyone, fucked everyone up. I was just keeping my shit clean. But it's like when I walked in the room after to see if she was all right and that, the first thing she said to me is, "Oh, please don't make me fuck you." I was like, "What are you talking about? It's me. Like, we've been talking for months. What are you like? And then I could see that's when this girl's been done dirty by life blood. It's finished. Do you know what I mean? And I don't even want to dig into that part of my brain today. But do you know what? I've got to probably explain it all one day to you lot from the beginning till the end. And I will give you lot all of that. Brixton sounds like a duck. Do you know what? It's not that bad. It's not even underworld. The good thing about Brixton is it's all happening right there on the street in front of you, on the main road. Do you know what I mean? Like, boom. And that's the one good thing I like about Brixton. Whereas in other areas, you can kind of get caught up in something and you don't know. In Brixton, you fucking know where I'm going, blood, yeah? They're all shot in right there. Fuck that. I never let my daughter run. Yeah, exactly, bruv. 100%. And that's what you got to do, bruv. Don't listen to these dickheads. You got to give them space and freedom. What is this, bruv? A Charles Dickens book. You ain't getting no space. You're getting no freedom. What you're getting is love, money, and care to get healthy and strong to the point where you're old enough. I don't need to worry. You can do your own thing. Where you've got a social circle, friends I trust, people I trust. We all know, yeah, cool. But while you're young and vulnerable, you do what I say when I say it, blood. Hyena is a UK film based on corrupt police. Is it? I'll definitely watch it. You don't have to, AR? No, I done it, bruv, because it's good to see it. I just don't want people to think that. I understand what journalism is and telling and this and that. But I feel like these crime channels on YouTube it's a bit like IFTV, you're getting views and generating stuff off. Like, you haven't helped with the case. I should have showed you on Google. You haven't helped with the case, have you? You're just reporting it that this girl's been murdered by someone. Do you know what? People's family have got to see this for the rest of their life on YouTube, you know, forever. People don't think about that, though. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Do you know many artists? What do you think of the music? I don't know no artist. The one artist I do know, Don Strapsy. He knows me, even though he don't know who I am. I'm Arsenal's Realist. But we were friends for a couple years. He moved house, and I found out where his new house was, and we were friends again. But then when he moved his second house and went to a third house, I thought, you know what, blood? You keep moving and not even hollering me. So fuck it, blood. I ain't checking you no more. And then I looked, he's still friends with George, Mitch, all these people. I'm thinking, do you know what, bro? You're a cunt. You know what I mean? Like, I had loyalty to him. We were boys from day. George and Mitch, me and Strapsy lived on the same road. George and Mitch, these brothers would come round once every 4 weeks for a day and stay over his house and this and that. Me and Don Strapsy rolled every single day. I dubs him up on the football pitch as well, blood. Let him tell you anything different. Let him come on my podcast. We'll talk about it. I'll reveal myself to him as well, live in front of everyone. I dubs him up on that pitch. On birthdays, his birthday presents were like, they used to take us to a football pitch indoors, and we used to all play like 10-a-side, 5-a-side. Like, it was football based. That's one thing I'll give him. The football ain't a joke with him. But one thing I will say as well, he says he supports United. He chats shit. When I knew him, he supported Crystal Palace, blood. Yeah? Remember I told you that, you lot, yeah? Don Strapsy supported Crystal Palace. Don't let him lie, blood, because I hotted him up. I remember when I said, when we first met that first week, he's like, who do you support? Palace. I was like, blood, are you smoking crack? You better support Arsenal, bruv. You're danked. But yeah, that's the famous, but not famous, but that's the rabbit that I did know. But I spoke to him a couple of years ago on the phone. Somebody just rang me, and I was like, it was one of my boys, and he was like, someone wants to speak to you. And I took it, and it was on Strapsy. We started talking. But then later, when I spoke to my friend, I said, what, did he say he wants to speak to me, bro? That's weird. How did he? He was like, no, I'm not going to lie. I just put him on the phone. So that's me being real. He probably hasn't thought about me once since that. I don't even think he liked me now. When I look back, we were friends for like 3-4 years, and loyal as fuck I was. But he kept moving and not giving me his details and that. So, and he started jamming with them lot. So I'm thinking, and now when I watch the videos, he always says, they're my top boys. This is my family. But I was there before you. See the brothers he jams with in that thing. I could name bare with them. I've had fights with some of the people in there. He don't know this, but some of the people he later went on to jam with are people that tried to rob me. So I'm not going to start saying names, but they'll get bodied one time. But fucking yeah, I just saw what happened in it. He started chilling with a few pagans and that and this and that. And that's just the truth, blood. If you ever wanted to talk, I would, but he never would want to talk with me. Your life story, Tingford, I'll do it another day. Yeah, trust, definitely. Is the music scene mad? Not now, it's weird, isn't it? It's all these young kids. Back then it was all right. I used to love the music scene in London. That story sounds like a couple hours by itself. Hours? No, bruv. It's a life story, innit? Like, I just have to get you in my mind state first to even run you through that story, yeah? But, yeah, bruv. I couldn't even, bruv. Couldn't even. Man will put a strap to your head, you tell him, go on then, bruv. Not gangster, not cocky, just like, do you know what? You say, go on then, you close your eyes. Even then, like, what the fuck? You actually want it? It's a different world, bruv. London can be mud. Anything for the Dons. And you know what? One thing I will say is big up Don Strapsy. He put a lot of work in. He says anything for Paula. And one thing I will say about is, I shouldn't talk about this because it's got nothing to do with me, but I did know Don Strapsy. I met his mum over 1,000 times. She cooked me 1,000 dinners. I slept in me and Don Strapsy used to share the bedroom, bruv. I used to stay over every weekend for like 3 years in a row. Play football in the back garden. His dad's a G. I knew all his family in that, but fucking his mum was a special person. That's one thing I will say. She even showed me a good level of fucking care. So yeah, that big up Don and Paula. 100. Anything for Paula. Yeah, exactly, bruv. Exactly. She was a good woman. But let me stop talking about other people's fucking business. That's no right of mine. But I did know him, blood. Everything I said is facts. But fucking... What the fuck? Yeah, all right, my dons. It's been lovely, jubbly, bubbly, swabbly. Obviously, we do the thing. I want to thank all contributions, super chats, GoFundMe, and obviously, if you lot can't, a like and a share will do. That means a lot. Opposite the park where it all started. 100. What do you mean, opposite the park where it all started? Carl, can you elaborate quickly, blood? Because what are you talking about when man moved opposite the park? How do you know so much? Do you know anyone that sleeps rough in London? Fucking hell. Quickly, Carl, what are you saying, bruv? Opposite the park where it all started? What do you mean, bruv? How do you know so much? Write something, Carl. Do you know anyone that says, well, right now, personally, no, one of those kind of tucked away, but I'm one bad decision away all the time. Or 1 month away, should I say. Good talking again. I missed you, mate. How the fuck do you know, bruv? How the fuck do you know, Carl? That's weird. Does he talk about it in the videos? How do you know, bruv? How do you know? That's the second house that I went to. And I found him again. And when he moved from there, I just got pissed off, bruv. Like, why'd you not tell me? How do you know, Carl? What was on his driveway then, if you're so bad? Tell me what was on the driveway. Carl, you're scaring me, blood. Who are you, blood? Who the fuck are you, blood? See this park? I've got a story about this. I'll tell you one day, innit? I lived in that park for 3 months, blood. But yeah, I've got a story about that park, innit? It's where I first got racially attacked. I got punched up by grown men when I was a kid. But fucking... How the fuck do you know that, blood? I was there in that yard, do you get me? And I was pissed, bruv, when I found out he was there because it was so near to my old house. I thought, bruv, why haven't you told me you moved here? We was close, boys. I'll never understand that, like what happened. And to be honest, that's why I don't care no more. Like, you weren't my friend, clearly. No. You got that wrong. It weren't a flat. It was a yard, blood. The flat come after that. All right, my dons. I'll let you all go. But like I said, it's been a good one. My dingo dollars. Let me check my GoFund just in case I got to thank someone. No, never mind. We live another day. We fight another day. Yeah, no, it wasn't a flat. But anyway, thanks all my dons in the building. I want to thank you all. Obviously, it's Arsenal's Realist letting you lot know. Oh, what was on the drive? The Fiat 500 weren't even invented, bruv. It was a speedboat. There was a speedboat. Bruv, you're talking back in the day. I'm trying to think. Newcastle were trying to win the league then, bruv. Yeah? I'm not talking about last week. You're talking about, bruv, this is what I mean. When I knew him, there weren't no gangster. He weren't no Dr. John Strapsy. I was the bad man. Yeah? Fucking, it was the next thing. Like, it was the next thing. I don't want to say, but yeah, it was a completely next thing. Fucking, and then I went homeless. The thing is, I got made homeless, and my family left London when he was in that house with the speedboat. So I went my way, he went his way. We never saw each other again, basically. Yeah, bro. This was back then. This is before life got a grip of man. Like, things was different back then. It's not like now. We was our own men, young. Like, we was our own men, young, bro. Like, and like I said, I was on the streets on my own. This is what I mean. Talking about it brings it all back. I was always upset with him. You know what? I never forgave him for that, blood. You get me? But like I said, now when I grew, I understood that maybe the man didn't like me, innit? What could you do? But back then he was proper cool with me. Like you don't jam with someone every day for 3 years, but whatever. In the football cages. Oh no, bruv. No, way before then. Them cages are like whack. They're still there. You can go there now, but no. This was in his garden, in my garden, in the park. This was real. Like, I took him to a competition once, yeah. I had a tournament I used to do once a year, and I won it 2 years in a row. And 1 year I brought him to come and play on my team. And the people, this is the kind of loyal brother I was, and the people on the team said, no, he can't play. We don't know him. So I didn't play, and I went home. That was my team. I won the competition 3 years running. People on it was older than me as well, the opposition teams, and we smashed them. Do you know what we used to do? We used to paint our face with the England flag, all white, red cross. That was our team. We didn't wear tops. We used to paint our face, and we smashed them every time. And I took Andrew once, Don Strapsy, I took him, and they didn't want him to play. So I said, you know what? Let's just go home, blood, you and me. And I was loyal like that. But yeah. He could shout me out, I suppose, one day, but he never would. But to get me, I'm not going to ring him and say, even though when I spoke to him a couple of years ago, he remembered me. He was bare cool. But yeah, I ain't cutting nothing, bruv. Man, this one about internet and YouTube and this and that. He's meant to be my friend and that. Instead, you ducked out the truth. You started jamming with these neck spreaders to be some fake gangster thing. Do your thing, blood. But my dons, it's Arsenal's Realist. You know who it is. Make sure you love your people. Make sure your people love you. And like I said, I appreciate all super chats, all GoFundMes, and I understand some people can't do it. So what you can do though is like, share, helps grow, helps spread the thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Sorry, I got a hiccup. All right, my dons, thank you lot for being here. Make sure you love your people, make sure your people love you, and I'll see you lot later, yeah? I like to wait a little sec just in case anyone says bye, and Carl has said bye, so big up yourself, Carl. See you later, everyone. Make sure you love them, make sure they love you.